All right, guys, we're the Sane Society, and we're back with our weekly anime and manga podcast.
Yeah.
This is episode 18. You have myself, Jachik, Justman, and Jagad. And so we're going to be talking about the Bleach anime. We're going to be talking about Hunter x Hunter. We're going to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Clover, Chainsaw Man anime, Chainsaw Man manga, and
I think
Vinland Saga as well. Vinland Saga and Andor. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
That's-
much.
There's a lot to cover. So
Every time you break it down like that, I'm just like, dude, we have a lot to cover.
Yeah, should we just stop
it's
so we don't
always
like
a lot.
psych ourselves up?
No, it's okay because I heard it's Andor's finale,
Yeah,
so
no,
we're good.
I mean, a finale until season 2 comes out.
Yeah.
Okay,
But we'll-
anyways, so we're gonna kick things off with the Bleach anime.
Episode 7.
Banger.
Oh.
Damn near made me come.
Honey.
Wait.
Bro.
Why do I have to sit next to him?
This is why I'm on the other couch.
Yeah, that's why he's on the other couch.
Bro, it doesn't even matter. Everyone's within fucking cum shot distance.
Yo, okay, I know a lot of people had like last episode was a really good episode. Like, it was a great episode. But
Yeah.
personally, dude, this episode, this is my favorite.
Yo,
Easily.
when Ichigo's
Easily.
still in like the prison or jail or whatever, and he's feeling like everybody
He can hear
dying.
them.
And the
He can
souls
hear
are
them.
disappearing.
They're just disappearing.
Yeah.
Bro.
Heat.
And like you could just like see it in him,
then-
like how
okay,
angry and
well-
frustrated he's
yeah,
getting.
yeah.
Also, because in this episode, you kind of get that flat. You get the original captains.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get the
yeah.
original
We should start with
captains.
let's
that.
start with
bring
that.
it up.
Dude,
And-
that's something we've actually never seen in the manga.
Not even
It
in the-
wasn't.
and
That
dude,
was new.
Yeah.
So crazy. Each one of them,
Clean.
The whole sequence was clean.
everything. Yeah, and because like first you saw a full thing of them, and I mean obviously like on Twitter and stuff we saw a full spread of
Of who they
Yeah,
are.
each
yeah,
of the characters.
Yeah,
right? But actually seeing it in the anime,
Crazy.
it just hit so much harder. And then the fact
Crazy.
that one of the original members is Yoruichi's either brother or father or something.
because he's Shiho and
It's
Clan.
part of the same
because
clan.
they
Yeah.
revealed
Yeah,
the
yeah.
names of
Yeah.
all the original ones,
They did.
and
Yeah.
it's dude, I very much want a spin-off series
With
or a
OGs?
movie or a one-shot or anything with
Yeah.
the
Something,
like,
something
with-
with the originals.
I do-
Anything.
But like I feel like you gotta
Anything.
explain how they died because they're so beast.
They're
Oh,
so
100%.
beast.
I genuinely thought though that a lot of them were gonna be like Kuchiki or like other
Like more royal
Royal
lineage or
family.
something.
other noble, like they're noble now, but before
Yeah.
they were just
Yeah.
this squad of hooligans.
Okay.
you
I
know
see
what I
you're
mean? Like
saying.
they're not, bro. These guys are legitimately menaces.
The killers.
Hold on, menaces to the Soul Society.
Yeah. Yo, you nearly ruined
I
that, by the
know.
way. You nearly ruined that, by the way. But yeah, so we got the original 13,
Yeah.
which
so dope.
was sick. Like like the character, like
Yeah.
Kubo and his character designs are,
Oh.
like, they're always great.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
fire.
They're always
Phenomenal,
great.
man.
Mhm.
And this just goes to show, like, it's not even nostalgia speaking. It's not.
Mhm.
These are new characters that
100%.
he
Yeah.
just created for this, and you're just like, dude, these go hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro.
yeah.
And then Ichigo finally breaks out of the prison.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay, before that, even we have Yamamoto.
Oh, yeah,
it's
he
when he dies.
yeah,
so
he finally
gets
died.
cut and he gets cut in half,
Bro.
and you actually see his body fall
over. That's not
And-
something that
and
you
then-
usually see,
and
right?
yeah, and I like that it's still sticking to how raw it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also you had Yuhabaha.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch.
Yeah, like I'm trying to say his
I
name
know.
properly, and that's how I'm gonna stick to it for the rest of this podcast.
Yeah.
You actually had him look at Yamamoto and stab him and cut his hand off.
Bro,
like,
he
'cause he felt-
disrespected the
he
shit
did.
out
He felt-
of him, bro.
He stood on his
stepped on his
stepped
On his
head.
head.
After that
yeah.
happened, bro, I was like, yo,
No, he has to die.
yeah,
He
100
has to
p,
die,
and
like-
in the most like atrocious way.
Yeah, like, fuck this guy.
He's literally mutilating a dead body. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you.
No,
'cause-
he felt
'cause-
like
'cause
that. Like
it seemed like he felt his spiritual pressure not go down to zero
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
So he was
He's
kind of
like, yo, he's still
He
alive
was,
somehow.
and he was scared at what Yamamoto was gonna do next. Even though he's already like a half cut body,
Yeah.
like on his last legs,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
His figurative
Bro,
legs.
Yeah, figurative legs.
You know, like it made that scene more intense.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Right. And also, I mean, so then we had like Ichigo
breaking
breaking
out.
out.
Just
And the squad. He was a lieutenant, right?
Who?
The
Which
guy that
lieutenant?
Ichigo meets like immediately.
Oh, he's sort of the research head of the
The
research.
head of
The head of the
research.
research.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
the lieutenant, but he's like one of the assistants to the research.
Okay, he's
Akon or something.
yeah,
Akon or something.
And he's
Yeah.
there, and he's like, yo, like they quickly talk, and then
And it's like a different shot though. It's like a POV.
it's a
That's what I was gonna say.
POV. Yeah.
Dude, the camera
Yeah.
angle on that was sick.
It was sick.
Just like, cause you see him, like, kind of look side to side or whatever,
Mhm.
and then go through that the little
hole.
hole in the
Barrier.
barrier,
Yeah.
and then just kind of, I guess, blitz that right out of that Quincy was, just murk him
they're
out,
random.
and you're just sitting there like,
boom.
you already know Ichigo about to go off.
Yeah.
And then you get the shot of Renji and Rukia or whatever,
Rukia.
and
Yeah.
Byakuya kind of just
Yeah.
talking like, are they safe? Are they okay?
No, but
And-
before that, bro. As soon as he pulls up, you just see everyone go like,
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
that spiritual
Okay,
pressure,
that's
bro?
it, that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
yo, that's just
yeah,
sick.
like he's here,
Yeah,
like, everyone, and you know,
yeah. And it was
I
animated
don't
so
know.
clean. The way he just
Dude, like
disappeared.
this whole time, like the
smile on
sort
your
of like
face.
the intensity that they built, like for first off, like Ichigo, like we're gonna bring Ichigo to the Soul Society,
Yeah.
and now he's finally here.
Yeah.
And the first thing he does, he goes to Byakuya.
Dude.
And I'm happy that's the first thing he
The
did.
first thing he does.
I'm happy
Yeah.
'cause-
yeah.
Part of you is like, okay, he's gonna pull up to where Yamamoto is.
Yeah, and just
first
on
thing,
site. Yeah.
But he
Because
went,
the spiritual pressure, right? You'd go to like the
yeah,
where
but
the
he
biggest.
went to Byakuya because it
bro.
like he felt
my
like
guy,
he-
bro.
he
no
could
matter
he
the-
could feel
you like he's
Byakuya's
slipping
so-
away.
yeah, he's slipping,
slipping
right?
away, right? And it's so like, and then just Byakuya talking, and you see him, like you actually see him cry for the first time.
For the
Byakuya,
first
yeah.
time.
And it actually
Yeah.
hits so
And it hits,
hard,
bro.
And it's
The-
raining too.
The
Like, it's
rain,
raining,
bro.
the like the way the camera angles were
and
going,
then you see Ichigo getting pissed
Hold
The
on,
off.
hold on, hold on.
the
But yo,
voice
The
actors,
voice actor and the camera angle, bro.
the camera angles, the shots
up-
were
it's like above-
crazy. Shut up, Siri. Stupid.
We're talking about Bleach out here. No.
Anyways, bro, the shot where it's the above Ichigo's head,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
then Byakuya's like, "Yo, can you save the Soul Society?"
Like,
Yeah.
please save the Soul
And,
Society,
bro,
Ichigo.
And then you see the rain just evaporate.
Because
That's what I'm
he
saying.
starts like
That's
heating
what I'm
up.
saying, 'cause he's getting
Yeah.
pissed.
Heating up.
He's getting
His
pissed.
spiritual pressure is starting to boil.
Yeah.
bro, oh my
Literally,
goodness.
Dude, because
heat,
it's a manga panel, right? Like
yeah, yeah,
perfectly done.
perfect,
So nice.
Perfectly done.
bro. We're eating, bro.
We are
Bro,
for sure
yeah.
eating.
And then him also saying, and then him also going into like, oh,
He
I know you didn't say anything.
he didn't
I know
say
you
yeah,
reply,
because Ichigo said
but I
didn't say
know-
a word,
Yeah,
and Byakuya
yeah.
is still talking, right? And he's like,
Yeah.
so
I understand that
crazy.
Ichigo didn't say a word, but like
Yeah.
I understand that like I know he's gonna take care of business.
Bro, man, they killed my dude Byakuya, man.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
so
Yeah, yeah.
And then, you know,
I'm
he-
gonna get tatted on
and-
my other leg.
and then then you see him pull up on like Yuhabaha.
Yeah.
And you're expecting him to do some type of damage, but then he's also
bro.
Dude, the way that their like dialogue went when Ichigo got there and he was like, "Yo, like, are you the one that did this?"
Mhm.
yeah.
And like he's just like trying to like have a
He's like, "Yo,
conversation
shut
with
the fuck
Ichigo,
up." Like,
and
yeah.
Ichigo was like, "Yeah, basically,
like,
shut the fuck
up.
up."
Tell me.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't
are
care.
you the one that
'cause-
did this to the
Yeah.
Soul
Because then the way he
Society?
said it, Yuhaba's like, technically, like, and he's like, shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
No,
Are
because
you-
he's
did
like,
you do this?
he's like, are you the enemy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And he's like,
Technically.
yeah.
Am I the enemy? I could be.
Yeah,
Depends on like,
yeah.
where
I
you're
I
looking
guess
at
we'll
it.
find out.
Yeah.
And man, they started fighting Ichigo and Yawatch, and dude, like, you're rooting for Ichigo to just blitz this guy, right?
Bro, the animation.
But the
can you
animation,
please?
dude,
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Amazing.
I don't know who the key animators for
Yo,
the episodes are.
amazing.
So I think starting like next week, I'll start looking into who the key
Right.
animators
Yeah.
are, so
Right,
we
right,
can
right.
like give them props
Give
and
them
Yeah,
everything.
no, 100%.
But man, that whole sequence of like the aura, Ichigo
Amazing.
like blitzing towards
Yeah,
Yawatch
yeah,
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, so clean. The
Yeah,
camera
yeah.
angles that were like going
And
on.
then
the
you also see him just get broken down, like
Yeah.
you see,
Yeah.
Nothing.
Ichigo slowly getting broken
yeah,
down,
there's
right?
nothing in
Like
front of this
Yawatch is like
Yeah.
rolling this
And,
guy,
like,
and
everything
like
we
you're
were
like, cause we're seeing the whole time, like as I was saying, they built it up like
guy. Yeah.
Ichigo's coming to the Soul Society,
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
and then you have this moment at the beginning of the episode where he's
Yeah.
talking to Byakuya,
Yeah.
and Byakuya's like he trusts Ichigo to save the Soul
yeah.
Society,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
and now he's in front of them like leader. He's in front of Yawatch,
Yeah.
Yahobaha, and he's just getting whooped
Yeah.
basically,
washed.
And like, I
bro.
mean, he did already exert so much of his spiritual pressure while he was
Mhm.
in the cage.
Yeah.
So you understand that.
And
And
he's already like.
even though he,
But yeah, watch like
even though he was explaining how he awakened those powers and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I really like the way he
dude,
he said
when-
that, and even the visuals for
the
it was
powers that
bl-
you're talking
blood
about, by the
vein or
way, are
whatever.
the blue
The
the
blue
blue stuff on his
Yeah,
skin.
yeah,
Well, it's
yeah.
called
So-
the blute.
the blute.
Yeah.
The blute.
Yeah.
The
I thought,
blute.
like was it blood vein? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know,
Yeah.
it's called the blute.
The blute.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
Yeah, yeah.
blute. And
I
like
thought that was
now
really cool. That was
we're confused.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
100%.
confused.
100%.
I'm not confused.
No, of course you're not.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not either, but I'm just playing it out for you guys,
No, but
dude.
I mean, and Ichigo's confused. Like he's
Well,
really
Ichigo's of
confused.
course he's confused. He doesn't
Yeah.
know
And
what the fuck's
especially
going on.
because that's
Yeah.
like I mean we did our Bleach review
Mhm.
Yeah.
like over a month ago now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you know that's something that's a sore spot for him. He brought up his
Yeah.
mom,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and immediately he's like, what?
He's like on site.
yeah, like he's like,
Yeah.
what the hell are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
And
all rationale, anything
bro,
went out the
but
window,
like
and especially
Yawatch
with
is just rolling him this whole
Yeah.
time, bro. He like it didn't matter what Ichigo was doing.
yeah.
Getsuga Tensho, it didn't
And
matter,
like,
bro.
yo, this is, I guess technically this is like the first time you really see him like pissed off
To
against
this extent. I
to this
think.
extent.
Yeah.
Because like technically
Like,
he's
to a
probably
villain,
he's
to a
probably
villain,
feeling
essentially.
he's feeling Rukia slipping away.
100%.
He's feeling Renji
Yeah.
like probably
Yeah.
not slipping away, but like he's
Yeah.
he's murked.
Yeah.
He just saw Byakuya,
Yeah.
and he
I just
knows
wanted to-
Byakuya
Because the
slipping
other
away.
context of
And
when
he saw all the others. Like he flew over and like checked out
Mhm.
what was going on,
Mhm.
right?
yeah.
And he saw the amount of soul reapers that
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
been
yeah.
killed.
And
Yeah.
like the other context of like when he does get mad, there's the time when he gets mad during the visor training, but that's like a comedic kind of thing. It's like, oh, shut
Yeah,
the heck, I
yeah.
could be running on this treadmill all day.
Yeah.
But and then but there's it's not actually against another villain where he's like pissed off really,
Mm-hmm.
or at least to what I remember, he's not mad at
Mm.
the villain. Even with Aizen,
Maybe
at
Aizen a
he-
little bit in the
at Aizen-
beginning, but then once
when he first
when
pulled
he
up, when he-
understood Aizen at the end,
Yeah.
it, like the anger kind of
Yeah,
went
yeah.
It
away,
was, nothing
right?
was there.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
he
yeah.
fought him in Final Gets,
'Cause he
was
could-
just
Because he reached that level where he could understand what Aizen
Yeah.
was feeling and
Mhm.
like everything like that,
yeah.
right? But you wanted to
But-
say something.
What I was gonna say was it's very reminiscent of when Naruto pulls up from the war.
The
Pain?
war or
like,
pain?
Pain
sorry,
or-
Pain. When
Pain
Pain invades Konoha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything's like devastated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he pulls up. It's
Mm.
very reminiscent of that.
Okay,
It
yeah.
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now that you say that, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. So their
Wait.
fight goes on. Wait, you want to say
It's
something?
like even like the Flowbringer arc, at that point, like he wasn't even mad. He was just sad. Essentially,
He was just sad. He
He
got
was more
everything.
sad. He was
You just
beaten
love
down.
bringing
He got
up that
everything-
arc, eh?
Huh?
You just love bringing up that arc.
I
He
love
loves
it.
the arc.
That
Oh,
arc's
you do.
sick,
I'm
man.
like, why
What
you always
the
gotta
heck?
bring it up,
It's overhated and it's underappreciated, man. For real. But anyways,
Yeah. So the fight basically finishes. Yawatch destroyed Ichigo.
and even his
And-
right hand man.
So Ichigo gets up. They're about to
Yeah.
leave,
Yeah.
and Ichigo gets up and he tries to do something, and the blonde haired guy, I forgot his
Yeah.
name, blitzed Ichigo.
Yeah,
Bro,
breaks
breaks
his
his
Zanpakuto.
He
sword. Yeah.
By the way,
He
He broke the Zanpakuto in Bankai.
in Bankai.
Yeah.
In Bankai.
Like this guy's
Yeah.
like, he's
Dio-
gotta be fucking crazy.
So this is a semi spoiler alert. So like if there are people that are planning on going raw, even though I don't know, it doesn't really matter much because the
I feel like a
preview
lot
the
of
pre
people have already
the, pre-
seen.
the previews for the next episode are already out.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
When Yawatch is leaving the Soul Society, when he wanted to leave, it was because they were like, let's leave before Squad Zero pulls up, and that's our first like introduction to like what squad like.
They-
he
They
did
said that
in the manga.
episode in the manga.
No,
In the manga,
no,
they
in
didn't say in the
manga they said
episode.
No,
But in the
no,
in the episode.
Also in the manga though, the reason why he was leaving is also because that 9 days thing,
but-
whatever, he wasn't fully recovered yet, and his powers tapped out or whatever.
Bro,
Yeah,
so
but he
that
wanted
came
to
into the
he wanted to
shadows
get out of there
before
because
did.
they knew Squad Zero was about to pull
Bro,
up.
but in the anime,
timing wise.
in the anime, the way they make it seem is as though he had a time limit to his power, or
Yeah.
he could
Yeah.
be outside of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Wonder Reich,
Yeah, yeah.
wherever
Yeah.
it is, and Aizen fucked with their timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why they retreated.
And
Yeah, not because the Squad Zero is gonna,
Yeah.
because like,
Yeah.
because it's literally in their dialogue when they're about to when they're trying to leave.
Oh, so it's a change they made.
It's a change they
I
made.
see,
In
I
the manga, it's let's leave before Squad Zero pulls up.
Mhm.
In the anime, it's
'Cause
let's leave because
I
your
think it was
powers.
both.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
it was both
word.
because I particularly remember in the manga where, because he does take note that Aizen messed with his perception of
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
but also that the right hand man was like, "Yo, we gotta leave," because he notices that, when I think he was about to attack Ichigo or something, and his powers are kind of diminishing,
Right.
and he noticed that where he was like, "Yo, we gotta dip,"
Because isn't
Mhm.
it day,
Yeah.
like, again, spoilers, but isn't it a day and night thing, right? When it's like day, he has his powers. When it's night, they go away.
I don't remember.
it was something similar.
It's something like that, right?
But that's
So
something
after a
that's
certain
revealed way
time-
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already in spoiler.
Yeah, we're
territory,
already
so
in
it doesn't
spoiler
matter.
territory,
Why
and
not
and
just-
we gave the warning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have to tread lightly
No,
at
that's
all.
true.
You gotta tread lightly for other series though.
Yeah, I don't know, of course.
Yeah, no,
But that's a
that-
crazy
that-
change, and
Mhm.
but the thing is, like,
it'd be nice
next
to.
episode, the Squad Zero's pulling up.
Yeah.
So
So it's
I don't know why.
It's okay then.
No, it's okay, but but they're gonna they're gone. Yawatch is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the introduction of we gotta leave before Squad Zero pulls up gives us sort of
More-
mystery.
Yeah, because you're like,
So,
who the
like,
fuck
who's
Squad
Squad
Zero?
Zero?
You're
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
excited
Yeah.
to see what's coming next.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I would also say
But
that
I guess
I would also say that
it-
the
it
only
works.
reason why he left is because he is so strong, and nothing they could do could stop him. And the
Mhm.
reason why he left is literally because of that power thing. It was nothing that the Soul Reapers could do.
Yeah.
It was more so a limit on how long he could be out there, and it plays well into it. Because with a
No, for
massacre
sure.
at this scale,
Mm-hmm.
any
But-
other reason for him to just leave, you're kind of sitting like it would have
Why?
it would have played down his character,
Yeah,
or
a
it
lot,
would've-
a
yeah, or
lot. You're like,
some- yeah.
why is he leaving? Like, you're already here. You're already killing everyone.
But having it
Just
be two
continue
things,
killing
having
shit.
it also be Squad Zero and also be
Yeah.
because limit on his powers, it's like
yeah,
that makes sense.
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's
That
what I'm
makes
saying.
sense. Yeah.
But I can also see it in a way where it leaves us as viewers in a way of what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole Soul Society's wrecked.
Yeah.
Yamamoto's dead.
Yeah.
Byakuya's dead. We don't know Ichigo's status.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It leaves you in this suspense of
Bro,
what the fuck just happened.
Not
What's
a
next?
single captain, other than Kenpachi, won their fight.
Yeah.
Like, everyone got
The
decimated,
other,
bro.
I mean, because
That's
they're all
crazy.
Bankai.
Sealed.
Yeah, they can't use their
but
Bankai
but they need their Bankai. Kenpachi's the only one that didn't need the
Yeah.
Bankai, right?
because he was training
Yeah.
without it the
Just
whole
to
time.
flex.
Yeah.
Just to flex.
Oh, crazy.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
You made me forget. There was something I wanted to.
Oh.
Oh, Aizen.
Aizen.
A big thing I want to bring up. It's crazy that he was able to screw with his perception even
Mhm.
while being sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that, you would think that he can't do shit,
Mm-hmm.
but he was still able to affect him,
Yeah.
and that's such a big deal. Like Aizen's, because he's still fused
He's
with the
still,
Hogyoku.
bro, he's still that guy.
Yeah, he's
He's
still
still that
he's still
guy.
fused with the
Yeah.
Hogyoku.
and he's still that guy, though.
It-
You know,
No,
like,
the
exactly.
thing is that he's just sealed up. Like that's his
Yeah.
only issue.
but it's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, but it's crazy. Like his powers allowed to creep outwards. It's just like he can't get out of that area, right?
Mhm.
He can't do anything.
I mean,
to
I feel
move.
like some of his power is contained.
I think mainly it's contained, right?
Yeah.
Because the Hogyoku is like, I guess you don't really know the extent of the Hogyoku, but it's like,
We also know the extent of the ceiling too.
yeah.
Well, assuming
but,
it's
but,
Urahara.
the ceiling's enough where
Yeah.
if
he-
it's holding back the Hogyoku fused
And
Aizen,
Aizen,
like
yeah.
Mhm.
it's
it's
gotta
obviously
be
some
nice,
beast
yeah.
No,
shit,
of course,
right?
but we don't
Yeah.
know, like, does the ceiling evolve as the Hogyoku evolves, or like how does that work? You know, because eventually, theoretically, wouldn't
I
the
mean,
Hogyoku eventually like he could evolve it into something else? and make it,
Urahara's
like, a scale?
Urahara's the one who
No, I
did
know.
this.
created the, and he's also the one that created the
Hogyoku,
Hogyoku.
so
Yeah,
he
yeah.
could
So he
have
knows,
done it in
yeah.
a way where it's specifically
Yeah.
meant
I'm
to
not-
contain the
Yeah,
Hogyoku.
yeah.
So if anyone,
I'm just wondering
yeah.
it as to how, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, but dude, overall that
Dude.
episode is so nice.
But it's crazy that like
Heat.
Ichigo's
Yeah.
Bankai just got
Destroyed.
Destroyed.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, that's wild. That's such a big.
That's a new thing.
Skill gap.
We've
I
never-
guess, or whatever.
We've never seen somebody's Bankai get broken.
Yes, we
we've
have.
seen his
Whose?
Bankai
Yes,
get
we have.
broken before.
Whose?
It's because Ichigo's Bankai got
Not
broken.
not.
It wasn't
It wasn't
Ichigo's.
Ichigo's.
Ichigo's Bankai's never been broken.
Not his Bankai, sorry, but his sword's been
His
broken.
sword has
before.
been broken.
His
Yeah, we're
sword's
talking
been
about his
broken before.
Bankai.
His
Right.
Bankai.
The only
Whose Bankai
Bankai that we've
broken?
seen that's been broken is Ikaku. Ikaku's Bankai breaks against an Arankar during the
During
Arankar
the
Did
Navy.
it?
Karakura
Yeah.
town fight.
Yes.
Did it completely break?
It did break.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Beep.
I mean, we didn't say when the spoilers ended. We
That's
just gave a
facts.
spoiler warning, and then
I
we didn't
mean-
say when they ended.
I mean, I'll just bleep. I'll
We'll-
bleep it
we'll
anyway.
yeah,
put
but we
it-
have to like, put a time stamp of when the
Put a
spoilers stop and when they
timestamp.
start.
Just put
Sure,
a
sure.
timestamp on each spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Just so if
I mean, I'll just bleep
YouTube
this one because it was
viewers-
like right in there. But whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, is that a spoiler though? That's something you
I
found.
don't- I don't know if
That's
we know
something
that.
from Katakuri.
I don't think we know that.
We don't know. It's
But
not
that's a-
information
yeah.
that
The information of like what happens when a Bankai breaks, we don't have that.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that. Yeah.
That's
But
fine.
yeah. So yeah, Ikaku's the only one whose Bankai has been broken.
Been broken before that.
His
Yeah.
Bankai was sick too.
It was
man.
sick.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace.
But
Yeah.
he also didn't like using it, so it's okay.
No, he didn't. No, he
He
liked using it.
he didn't want to use it for like Kenpachi to feel like, damn, this guy got like this guy has a Bankai.
No.
No,
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 it
the
wasn't-
reason
It was
why
it
he
was the
didn't
fighting
use it
style.
is no, bro. You guys think about somebody else. The reason why Ikaku didn't use his Bankai is because he didn't want to. Once somebody has a Bankai, they can no longer stay like
as a vice
as a vice
Yeah,
captain.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
the reason why he never showed it to anyone
because he wanted to
because
stay
he wanted to
underneath
stay
Kenpachi.
underneath Kenpachi.
Yeah,
Real one.
real
Yeah.
one. I knew
Yeah.
some shit like with
Respect.
Kenpachi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, he's a realist.
Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fucking. I don't know.
Just okay
We're
for me,
eating.
like just that Byakuya and Ichigo moment, crazy. Like
Yeah.
that for me was enough to. That's the main reason why I have this episode above the last episode, because the last episode was done
Yeah.
so fucking well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're
No, of
you're
course, of
definitely gonna go
course.
back and watch that fight again, like
Of course.
multiple times.
I'm gonna rewatch the Bleach episode after this pod.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
but dude, that just hit so hard.
Yeah.
Considering that we did the Bleach review and you see
Mhm.
like how much Byakuya has changed from when
Mhm.
you
Like his
first,
overall
Mhm.
character.
from when you
Yeah,
first
bro.
see him.
He's
It's
actually such a great
nuts.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
done
yeah.
so
Yeah.
well because it's not like the character development's not like shoved in your face, and it's like
Mhm.
the right amount, like it's
Mhm.
there. It's
So,
and
it's
it's
like
been
one
like
of the
that-
only ones that
it's-
has character development.
and it's been like that where like even when its first introduction, it was like
Yeah.
it's always with Byakuya, it's always been just enough.
Yeah.
It's always been
yeah,
just
yeah.
enough where you're like I'm like I like what I
Mhm.
got, and like you're
Mhm.
always wanting more, but like that's like it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, anyways, My Hero Academia.
Yep.
74.
That's the next one, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, let me start it off.
Go for it.
I was right. I called it here
About what?
first.
Well, you said that there was gonna be like
That-
some fighter jets.
That Mike was gonna come.
Bro, you said that there was gonna be some fighter jets.
no,
or he was
no,
gonna
no,
start
no, no,
screaming.
'cause
Nah,
at the
but you know what?
ground.
Pop off.
'Cause-
You were right.
'cause-
He was right.
Because
He was right.
originally I was saying he was. I said originally no.
Yeah.
Originally I said he was gonna come through the warp stuff.
Yeah.
But then you guys were like, no, like I see him dipping and like just leaving immediately.
But they
before
don't
Mike
even
can get
show
there.
us they didn't show us
They didn't
how
they didn't
Mike
show it.
got into
Yeah,
the
yeah.
warp, right?
They
Yeah.
didn't show it, but
Yeah.
like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
My point was that he was gonna be there,
Yeah.
and then because even when they do show that he's coming out of the warp,
Mhm.
there's also the paragraph or sentence of I think it's Aizawa to save his classmate or like
Yeah.
something. So like there's gonna be something there now
Mhm.
between.
No, of
those
course,
two, yeah.
of course. The one thing I wanted to say before you like go more into the chapters, in the beginning of the chapter, we see some like news reporter girl
Yeah.
talking
Oh
about
yeah,
the
from
effects.
like the U.S. or something.
Yeah, talking about the effects
Yeah.
of what's happening in Japan and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's like basically talking about how this was like inevitable, how
Yeah.
this was something that's gonna happen, and
And
we're
hyping,
seeing this
hyping up
like
all for one.
we're seeing like this sentiment, like this anti-quirk sentiment. I guess is that an anti-quirk sentiment? For
Kind
me?
of.
In a way,
In a
it
way,
is, yeah.
right? So we're kind of seeing some. Maybe this is another subplot moving forward.
The way I saw it,
but we'll see how this goes.
the way I saw it was
What do you think? What do you mean? How do you think this applies like an anti-quirk? Like,
so no. The way I saw
like
it,
the anti.
the way I saw it was
subplot?
Like you
was-
think people are
uh,
gonna start like
when we go
on
back-
quirks?
No. I
Huh.
think this has to do with like, if Horikoshi like
You think what my thing that I was saying like with the god of high school?
yeah
Okay.
yeah that's what I was gonna say. I was exactly gonna say that.
Okay,
That's
okay.
exactly what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah.
crazy. You're not gonna
I mean,
tell me?
Okay, we'll expand on
the
he-
it.
God of High School thing.
So okay,
So, yeah.
so
You're just like-
Spo-
Go ahead.
if you guys are reading the God of High School, spoiler alert, if you guys are caught up, it's fine. Basically, what ends up happening when Mori's fighting the main villain,
Mm-hmm.
he basically because they use God powers, basically like you become like a disciple in,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
some weird way, right? You use these people's powers.
Yeah.
And everybody on Earth, all the gods, like basically like in a way merge with like Mori.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So like he takes all power out of the earth. So like there are no power, like the power system's gone.
So in that way, somebody's sucking up all the quirks.
So like yeah, what he's trying to say is like
Is in some way like this event, like this climax, is gonna get rid of quirks,
All
and
quirks.
change humans back to normal.
because
Because it was an issue that Horikoshi had brought up, the singularity quirk
Yeah.
theory
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever,
Yeah.
and he's gonna have to
And
rectify that
we
at
were
some
talking
point.
about how is he gonna fix that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The
So
way
I
this
think
arc is ending, they have
exactly,
to get.
yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
the
How are you
only-
gonna stop villains from coming
100%.
back?
the only way
100%.
I see it is like if some weird way All for One strips everybody of their quirk.
yeah.
And doesn't die.
No,
Or, I mean,
and
does
then
die,
then
sorry.
dies,
Yeah.
and then Deku's quirk also leaves, like
Yeah.
one for all.
So what I
Well,
was
he could just die.
what I was saying is
I don't see him dying.
the way you were so the way you were saying is like an anti quirk sentiment.
Sentiment. Yeah.
It's not that. It's that earlier when when the US had sent their best All Might, that
Yeah.
girl,
Stars.
and she lost.
Yeah.
They were I remember they had a chapter where they were saying they might have to just bend to All for One
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
yeah.
he's so strong.
because he's
yeah,
so
yeah.
strong.
It was the
and-
rest of the world like trying to weigh in on what's happening in Japan, and they're like, "Oh shit, we might actually have to."
Yeah.
I know. I remember
Yeah,
that.
so-
yeah.
And
so-
everybody's
so
like,
it's more so just now because even after at the end of that news broadcast,
she's telling the truth.
She was like, I can't believe we
Well,
have to
everybody
pay-
else is like scared of All for One, and
she's like, I can't believe we have to cater to All for
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
'Cause
100%.
in the sense that like the government or like they already told them like, yo, like we're gonna play nice with this guy,
Mhm.
yeah.
pump out media where like we should promote him.
Yeah.
So she's
yeah.
doing the opposite, and like at the end of the like the
Right.
newscast, they're like,
They're like,
"Yo,
yo,
like what the fuck are you
yeah,
doing?" type
yeah,
of thing,
no.
right?
Yeah. So that's the way I saw it.
Yeah,
I didn't
okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, with what's his name, Kurogiri,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warp guy,
Game changer.
shit show now,
Yeah.
Shit show.
absolute
Yeah.
shit show.
Yeah.
Because
With Toya especially.
bro,
Or
Yeah, that that was crazy.
yo, cause
yeah.
but like he's like falling apart, no?
Toya,
Yeah.
Toya, because you can see like his skin, it's not staying together.
Yeah, he's
he
like
has rips and shit.
this is his like
flaming out
last
of-
stand. I feel like
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
No,
'cause,
he's
like,
dying.
He's coming apart at
If
the
they
seams.
find a way to
Yeah,
save
yeah.
Toya and bring him back,
no,
I'm gonna be chopped.
No,
first
don't.
I'm already chapped.
no, don't,
I'm already chapped because of the chop.
no, don't.
Wait, why?
Huh? Just wait. We'll continue. We'll get
Okay.
into it.
So
But
so
the-
basically, so I think Dobby's going to Endeavor, right?
Yeah. He pulls up there.
Toya.
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
know, I
Yeah,
know.
no, but he's.
I'm just trying to confirm
Yeah,
with you,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Damn, why
already
you coming
pulled
at me
up.
like
No,
that?
but I'm saying Toya. Call him
Toya, no,
That's
he,
the guy.
No.
his villain name's Dobby,
Yeah.
bitch.
Anyways, yeah, he already pulled up to Endeavor.
Endeavor,
Like, you
yeah,
see the gate open, and he comes out of the gate.
Yeah.
Okay,
And he's
and
like,
then
"What's
who
good?"
else pulled up? I feel like
This is what I didn't like.
okay,
Mike?
No.
Oh.
twice.
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 Bro, twice pulled up with him,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Because why is he still
Are
alive?
you fucking
Why is he
kidding me,
still
bro?
alive?
He should be dead. What the fuck?
But is the twice
That's
that,
fucking
but
bullshit.
is the twice that Hawk killed a double twice? A double of twice?
Bro,
Mm.
no. The way that was shown,
It was so good. It
and
was
you're
so
like,
good.
yo, he's dead.
Because you feel so bad for twice.
yeah, and you're
and
like,
then-
he's dead.
So they should leave him.
100%.
And then
I
but then-
wonder, didn't they just do that with what's his
Bakugo?
name, Bakugo?
Bakugo.
They're like,
dude,
yo,
Yeah, it doesn't. You're right.
Because
No,
the thing
They
is,
should
I
have
thought
left it.
maybe
They
I
should
thought
have
maybe it
left
was
it.
a double that survived or some
no.
shit,
Either
right?
way.
Or maybe
just-
like Toga was using his quirk.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
she
yeah,
like-
yeah. She
But
can
then
use that.
at the end when Hawks is like, yo, or Twice is like, yo, or someone said you already know how beast his quirk is.
Mhm.
You're gonna see him pop off, and Hawks
Yeah.
like, fuck, like I gotta kill this guy.
Yeah,
Like, kill him now,
Because
right?
that's what Hawk was worried about before. He's like, "I'm sorry that I gotta kill you, but like
You're too.
this
yeah.
is something we gotta handle now."
yeah.
So it's nice that we get to. We're gonna kind
It's
of
not
see it.
nice.
I'm trying to look for like the good stuff and the bad, but like it's nice that we get to see him pop off with
Bro,
his quirk. Whatever Hawk was scared of, it'd be nice to see that. But they fucked it up.
No, because
He
you
fucked it
do
up.
see, yo. The
'Cause-
thing is, yeah. Go ahead.
That moment that we had where you even had the readers be like, "Man, like I feel bad for this guy. It sucks that he has to die."
100%.
And like, but he's such he
100%.
was like a lovable.
Dude, Twice
villain.
was such a dope villain, and when he died, I was like, fuck.
You actually felt
like, you
so
actually
bad.
killed this
You
guy.
actually cared.
Yeah, 100%,
You actually
100%.
cared.
And the thing is, we know why Hawk is scared of him is because of like his like 1,000-man army thing.
Yeah,
that he
yeah,
had.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
way
Right?
way too many men, right?
Yeah, like he can just overflow and just like
Yeah.
The hero's already struggling with like the amount of
Yeah.
bodies
exactly,
they have.
bro. And it's just, man, they did him so dirty. The
No.
fact that he's still
It's-
alive
it's
is fucking
dumb.
bullshit,
But
bro.
let's that was at the end of the chapter, so let's hold
Let's
off.
see what happens.
Because it might not even actually be him.
And I hope it's not.
Because it could also be.
I hope it's not.
It could also be a thing where maybe All for One had already taken his quirk. Or something.
Maybe.
Something in a way.
We don't know.
But why would
we
he-
don't know. But
No,
we don't know.
I would prefer that it was Toga who's fucking with Hawk psychologically.
Sure.
That's what I would
He
prefer.
did. He
Sure.
did bring Toga up though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He
did bring her
Yeah,
up.
that's what I would prefer.
No, that's fine. So
But
that's
if
not- that's what I'm
Twice is
saying. Hold-
alive, bro.
If he's alive, this is the worst thing. One of the
The-
amongst the Bakugo thing. One of the worst things he's been doing in this arc.
I know.
and
I
it's
think
just
this is
like,
worse
dude,
than the Bakugo thing
I do too.
because it's a disservice to his character.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Like because even though Bakugo's a
I feel like they're both just on par.
no, because Bakugo's like a prevalent character, but he
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
kinda
died,
handled
bro.
it in a
Yeah,
way.
but he's like a main character.
Yeah,
and
but
you
if
can,
you-
like, you know,
If you
Yeah.
get murked and you're dead,
yeah,
just die.
But part of it,
And it's not like the
No,
like
yeah.
ending
Part-
that they gave him was
part
like
of it is, like,
terrible.
you're-
no, that's true.
there's a certain amount of plot armor you kind of expect with a
Bro,
main character.
They
Yeah.
killed him and said, "Yo, let me have Lemillion like twerk a little bit, and then I'll jump in and I'll like
string him-
sew him
yeah.
up, bro."
I mean, him turning in, like him giving away his life to become like the strings to hold his heart together and continually pump.
Bro,
his
you're not
blood.
gonna
Yeah.
convince me that it's good.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm
good,
not
no.
saying it's good. I'm saying that's handled
No,
better.
I think it's on par.
I'm saying that's handled better than Twice, because Twice was like,
We don't even know yet. We actually don't know how it's handled.
yeah, we
But
don't.
it was bad.
It
Twice
was
was
bad.
terrible.
I think the
I
Twice,
know.
because the Twice thing, that felt like one of like the
Bro,
saving graces of like what My Hero's done.
100%, 100%.
You know
I
what
was
I'm
like, bro,
saying?
Twice
Mhm.
was in like my top 10 characters.
Yeah, like it
And
was
then now
Damn.
with this, it's like, bro, what the
like
fuck?
Damn.
top 10 for My Hero.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
top
Oh,
10
yeah,
in
yeah,
general.
My
I was
Hero.
like,
My-
damn.
My Hero.
I meant in My Hero.
For
I was
My
like,
Hero.
damn.
In My Hero, not
For
top
My
10
Hero.
of all time. Top 10 in My
Yeah,
Hero.
like he was
Yeah.
like
We-
a notable
just
character too.
assumed all time.
Why you assuming, bro?
Yeah, why you're assuming?
Bring that back.
Yeah, I mean the episode, the
Um,
chapter was.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just happy I was right.
Yeah.
yo, part of All for One's dialogue, like it was like almost blatantly like was it All for One? Somebody was speaking.
It was all for one talking to Endeavor.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Part of it was so blatant that like he was just using these guys.
Oh yeah.
It is.
It felt
bro,
so
yeah.
blatant
It
in the
is.
chapter.
You can tell that his mindset's so different from the League of Villains.
Yeah,
itself,
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
They kind of built like a kinship and like
Yeah.
they actually liked each other and everything. And this guy's they're just a means to an
But I
end.
mean, you knew
Exactly.
that. You
Yeah.
knew that he was.
No, we
using
knew
them
that.
with Spinner
like-
too,
Yeah.
especially with Spinner.
But like this one
So
was just like,
are you saying that because of what he said, eventually that they're gonna turn on him?
oh, for sure.
Yeah, and you see everyone just turning on All for
I
One?
think he's gonna die anyways.
He's
It doesn't
gonna
even-
die,
At that point, it doesn't even
but
matter.
because-
But he could also be too strong where he needs everyone to turn from. And if Twice happens to be alive, he's like joining the good guys to fuck this guy up with all his bodies or something. Because think about the sheer amount of quirks he's gonna have to use.
Because like the only thing
to-
that the only reason I bring that up is
Yeah.
like this is like the only time or one of the only times where it's been like open in front of everybody. Like yo, like a part of his dialogue is like I'm just using these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
But he said it before they arrived there. No.
I feel like they were pulling up as he was
I-
saying
I-
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Could
tough.
be.
It's-
So then.
Because a
But-
part of his dialogue was that like Kurogiri like was successful or something. or
Yeah. He
Spinner.
said. Yeah. Well, no, it was like when the chip hits Kurogiri, he's gonna act automatically without
Yeah.
any
Okay.
outside information.
That was weird.
You
I
think so?
think.
I think that was just a writing thing,
That's
so
a
that
writing issue.
Horikoshi didn't have to explain
Why?
to Kurogiri what was happening, just so
Why?
everything could just flow.
Just to make
Yeah.
it. But I mean, like the chips in the hand. How does that do anything to Kurogiri?
I
First
don't
of all,
know.
like it was just
I don't
it was
know.
weird.
It was weird,
It didn't make sense to me.
but it wasn't the worst thing about
'Cause
the
he's-
chapter. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
guess not.
But it was up there. It's the second worst thing about the
yeah,
chapter.
I don't know. And at least we got to see Deku fighting.
A little
bit.
bit.
Just very little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Decent
Yeah.
chapter.
It's all good. We'll see what happens next week. Black Clover 344.
damn.
Yeah, man. Black Clover took like a 2-week break.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
he was
health,
sick.
health,
I know, I know,
yeah,
I know.
so you don't know,
No, I got
man.
it.
Why you
know,
tripping, bro?
I'm
Yeah.
saying like
Get off his back.
Yeah,
I'm saying he took a 2-week break and then he hits us with this.
Why?
Where,
Are you
like-
saying is it like good, bad?
Like it's good. It's good.
Okay.
it's
Okay.
good.
yeah.
Yeah, because he kind of had like he went back a little bit and then he showed us how, because that guy that you were what's his name, Kit with a K, I don't know his name, Kira.
Nah, so he actually wasn't in this chapter.
That's not
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
That's
not
not
that guy. Who's that
him.
guy?
That's not
Morris.
him. No. So the guy in the wheelchair is Morris.
That's Morris.
and he's a scientist who was basically like the demon triad were using him
Yeah.
to like open up the gate to hell. But then
Okay.
you see Lucius sitting in a chair using his siblings
Yeah.
as like sustenance, and he reconstructs his body
Yeah.
and makes him
Which
walk
is so
again.
it's so crazy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Insane.
And then right after he thank you, like you brought my eyesight back and all this.
Yeah.
He like taps his head and he's
Yo.
like, "You're my drone now."
Yo, by
I'm
the
like,
way, the fact that Lucius can just heal complete
Yeah,
body parts
yeah,
is a game changer.
it's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
We've not seen healing powers
No,
of
we
that
haven't.
extent.
He's
No,
actually
it-
he's
it-
really
it
going
begs
into
the
that
question.
he's really going into that divine type of thing.
No,
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
angel, like this
I
new
think you had said
race
it.
that he's creating.
I can't remember if it was you, but if he can do that, because he basically kind of fabricated a body out of nothing, right?
Yeah.
That means he could split his body and Julius's body.
Yeah,
If he
I
wants
had
to-
a
if
theory.
he
I
needs
had
to.
a theory
If he needs
where
to.
like they
Yeah.
could split.
Yeah, and this plays more into that.
And then you
Mm,
think,
yeah,
and
definitely.
then you think Julius is gonna help be the
Of
reason
course.
why Lucius dies.
We'll
I mean,
see,
Julius
we'll
would
see.
definitely help the.
Yeah,
No, but you think that's like Lucius making that decision to split from
'Cause-
Julius?
Yeah,
Because
it would
it
have
could
to
be-
be.
it
Do you
could
know where
be
my
in a-
theory stems from? It's a Darth Vader Anakin theory.
Yeah,
I think you remember. I remember you talking about it.
Okay. Okay.
But essentially, like if they use a magic that's corrupting Lucius or stopping him because he's joined with Julius,
yeah.
forces them to split, and then because
But then,
he
like,
split,
how it's time, right? Like, somehow it has to. It's if
I'm-
he has, if Lucius is the only human part of him, and he's trying to
Yeah.
ascend to like a higher plane. That's the only way I can see them splitting off.
Yeah, but I can see it being
yeah.
like where he splits off, and because he split off, that's a reason for his ultimate demise,
Yeah, yeah,
right? Because
yeah,
he made an error
Yeah.
in splitting with him.
Speaking of like Star Wars, though,
Hmm.
Yeah.
Lucius says, "In a land far, far away."
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I didn't even pick
and,
that up.
and I was like, "Yo, did this guy just make a Star Wars reference?"
That's pretty funny.
Because he says, "In a land far, far away," like
Yeah.
the land
The
of the
land
sun.
of the sun.
That
yeah.
time is, like, is changing. Shit
Yeah.
might happen. And
Yo,
the thing is,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
and he said like the future's like so. Is he getting like future sight, or is it because he's
he
just
has time magic.
so he can see into the future with
I think
it,
so.
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
because
what-
I was thinking like, is he just noticing their powers
Their
or whatever,
powers.
and
No,
just
no, no.
noticing like
In previous chapters, I think it was 2 chapters ago, we literally talk about how Lucius can see the future, and every like aspect and every action he's made had been
has been for
directed
that.
towards that
Yeah,
future.
Yeah,
And the only
And he's getting- and
and
he's
the
getting-
anomaly was
Yeah.
Asta,
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
So
you're
he
right,
can
you're
literally see the future. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like his demise is gonna be the present,
Right. Mhm.
or
Yeah.
some sort
That
of
makes sense,
present
yeah.
that can change the future.
That's yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's almost reminiscent. Spoiler alert for Bleach manga of Yawatch of Yuhaba with his like ability to see into like different futures and shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some way, shape, or form kind of like that.
Okay. Yeah.
But
see
one
that.
thing I want to say was he does mention. I found it was odd how he mentions time.
Okay.
Lucius multiple times mentions time, and because when he's talking to Morris, he's like, "Oh, like don't mess up this time," and then he says something about time when relating to Japan, right? Like where
The land of the sun.
Land of the Sun is, right? So I thought it was it's like multiple like I think this is one scenario
That's
of
playing
multiple
out.
scenarios
Yeah.
that are gonna happen.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
see
and
that.
because the whole Morris thing, he's gonna make some fuck shit.
Oh yeah, he's like
100%
some
gonna
fuck
make
some
scientist,
crazy
bro.
ass,
Yo,
like you know.
And
Yo, the one thing that I noticed that they made a point to mention is that Lucius can't move right now.
Yeah,
yeah, because Sister Lily says it. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She
Where-
says that he can't
'cause
move
she's
right
like,
now.
we
Yeah.
need to take care of this threat because
He
because
can't
of his
move, right?
inability to move or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
what is he up to? What the
I,
fuck
th-
is
No,
he
I
I
think
doing?
think
I
it's 'cause
think
he's
it's because he's
feeding.
mass creating that race.
Oh, the Paladins.
Yeah, I think
I thought it was
I think
because
it's
of like
that.
he's taking sustenance from his siblings.
Like he can't do
He can't
both.
move.
Yeah, he can't do both.
Hmm.
Like it's like a battery
The
type
way I-
thing,
the
right?
way
He's like
I saw
recharging
it-
right now.
The way I saw it was like with them being linked up to him is because he's using that to power himself while
Yeah.
he's creating people,
Yeah,
and it's because he's basically stuck in that little thing that he's doing.
yeah, yeah.
So once
yeah,
he's
yeah.
done creating his army, he can start moving.
moving
again.
after that, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess we'll
Because
see.
he's preparing, right?
But they made a point of like to say that he can't move.
Yeah.
which was
Because
like,
kind of saying like he's like the most vulnerable almost
Right now,
Yeah. man. But the paladins they pulled up at the land of the sun, and
Yeah.
the first thing,
And that's what I'm saying. Like
First
that's where we like ended off.
the first thing that
Like
they
3
noticed,
weeks ago. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And now he's back, and we're back in
Yeah.
it.
the first thing that they notice is the shrine, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they destroy it.
Yeah.
And so it was essentially just a seal.
Yeah.
for the
For the
five-headed
five-headed
dragon. Yeah. Weren't we saying that
And
though?
That thing comes.
Who was saying that, bro? Who was saying that? I think somebody was saying
weren't we
that,
all
bro.
saying that?
I think we were all
Yeah,
saying.
Weren't we all
something.
saying that?
Heard it here first.
Like the Shang-Chi
Heard it
thing?
here
the
first.
Shang-Chi
Yeah, the
thing with like
Shang-Chi.
the dragon being in the
Yeah,
water.
we literally said that the dragon was
Yeah,
there.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, but they mentioned, that it's a holy dragon.
Did they say holy dragon?
They say holy dragon
I
specifically.
thought it was like was it gates of, I thought to me it felt like more like a gate, and they summoned him out of the gate because they tried doing an incantation, and it seemed like they were able to pull him out.
It was because the one dude has beast magic, right? So he does beast howl. So I think what that did was awaken it,
Awaken the beast,
and then they broke
dragon.
the seal. So then now he's out.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say though?
What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
Prior
Oh,
to that.
the fucking dragon.
The 5-headed dragon.
Fuck, I don't know.
You like put him on the spot.
You
My
stole.
bad.
You
My
stole.
bad.
I don't know.
My bad.
You stole my train of
I'm
thought.
sorry,
It's
I'm
gone,
sorry.
bro.
No, but yeah, the
But-
5-headed dragon.
So the
looked wild.
5-headed dragon's up,
And we have
Yeah.
and then
the
we
seven,
finally see now. Well, we see 5.
Yeah.
Is it five?
We see
Yeah,
5
5
on the
square up.
rooftop.
Yeah.
And Ichika's there. We see
What
we
do they
see-
call
we
the
see-
reason?
The
Yeah.
Ryuzen.
Yeah.
We've seen the ones that we've seen, and then we saw the one girl
That we haven't seen before.
with like she has like the longer sword,
Yeah.
and so she's there, and then Ichika's like psyched out to fight the 5-headed dragon,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then we pan to Asa. I thought
That's
Asa would have
gonna-
just pulled up with him.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And then,
But
and then you
he's-
have the head
he's-
of like the strongest
Well,
of the
he
Ryuzen.
calls himself the strongest, but
Yeah.
you don't. He could just be like hyping himself
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And okay, so
But he's training with, if we're going literally what has been told to us,
Yeah.
the strongest.
Strongest
Yeah.
of the
Ryuzen.
Ryuzen. Yeah.
He's training us.
And then
Yeah.
there's another one behind him.
Who's just chilling,
Looks so mysterious, no?
yeah.
bro. The thing is, the guy in the back, bro. Was it Shunsui? Shunsui vibes with the hat.
Oh, the
and
hat, and then he had the
kimono,
kimono. Yeah,
everything. I'm like,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So you
Yeah.
think he's the real strongest?
Could be. You never know.
You never know.
But the
Yeah.
art style for the
But that guy
seven-
looked cool.
he did.
Bro,
For once,
his
like
character design.
for once, the art in Black
was just
Clover
gonna
isn't
say,
just complete
Bro,
shit.
hey, shut up.
No,
shut
what are you
up,
talking
shut up,
about,
shut
bro?
Up, bro. You could leave, bro. But no, what I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna.
I'm walking off.
All right, then get out.
Call me George.
Yo.
Damn.
But no, what I was gonna say was, yeah, his art there. It didn't seem as though it was a Black Clover art design with his character. So I was like,
he looked different.
yeah,
For which one?
for
The guy who called himself the strongest.
The strongest?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like the.
I actually like.
he looked way different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shit. We're about
It's
to.
gonna
It's about to pop
it's gonna be
off.
We're about
inter-
to see their 7 Ryuzen
Well,
go up against.
no-
They have to deal with the 5-headed
I think what
dragon,
we're
Yeah.
gonna see
Which
is have
which took in their story. It took like a holy being
Yeah.
to descend
Yeah.
to beat this 5-headed dragon.
Yeah.
So I think what we're gonna see is either 5 of the Ryuzen just fight the dragon, or all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, just 5, and then we're gonna see the other 2, and Asta
Fight the paladins.
Fight the paladins.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
But see, where's Ryuya, bro?
I
Where did he disappear off
Where did he
to?
go?
I don't. I think, but maybe it's cause
Do you think he cleared out the city?
Probably.
Because
also-
they said like
no,
There's like no
souls
one
or-
here.
So you
Yeah.
think he was like in charge of evacuation and
Yeah.
could be, but also cause Lucius right now is the
You
most
think
vulnerable.
he's pulling up on
so
Lucius
maybe
right now?
he's doing his side plot for that,
Yeah.
because the difference is where Lucius is seeing the future, he's focused on the present.
Present, yeah.
So he's literally like the perfect guy
Antagonist, yeah.
antagonist
yeah.
for Lucius.
Yeah.
So I can see him
Yeah.
doing.
Are you
something.
using your all-seeing eye right now to spoil
see
it
that?
for the manga?
No, I'm I'm using my glass onion.
It's right in front of you. You can see it. There are layers, but you can see it.
That was terrible.
I'm
That was
excited.
liked it. You
No, I
enjoyed
did
it.
not enjoy it at all.
I'm excited to see how Asta's like power develops like the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause-
yeah.
Because they introduce such a strong character so fast that like I want to see how the power creep works. Like
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm just wondering, like, where did this dragon come from?
he was sealed.
No,
what do you
before.
Originally?
before them, like
Yeah, like where did he come from? And that holy being
Is he the only dragon?
No, but the holy being could it come again, whatever it was.
If it was
it could
truly
be
a
one-
part of their story, then yeah.
It could be
Yeah.
one of those things where they saw it as a holy being because of what he did, but it could
Mhm.
also be something like the Wizard King.
No, because everything
yeah,
so
yeah.
far,
It's kind of just the way how stories
Stories are
get passed
told,
down
yeah, yeah.
and they get
'Cause
warped and whatever.
everything
Sure,
so
sure.
far is tipping in the favor of Lucius,
Yeah.
right?
Wait,
It
what if Asta beats the 5-headed dragon?
Is he now
And
the
it's
holy
like
Is
being?
that his
some
training?
some wizard king shit.
It's a time loop.
And then people are gonna talk about him
Yeah.
being the guy who slayed the dragon.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
time loop. You're basically saying
Yeah.
Because they could. Okay, because
like Asta was the wizard, the holy being that killed the 5-headed dragon.
Oh, that'd be cool.
and it
That'd be
fucking-
cool.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like some Game of Thrones Hodor shit.
yeah.
No, that's not what I'm
Like
saying.
he-
That's
but
what you're
okay.
saying.
I was
But
just
that-
like,
that'd be
I was
cool
going
too.
with it just to see where you were
Oh.
going.
No,
with
but
it,
that'd be
no,
cool.
that's not what
That'd
I'm
be
saying.
cool
That's
too.
not where you're going.
I'm just
Okay.
saying, like, when Asta finishes his like training, what if he like goes to the dragon first
Yeah.
and just slays it?
Yeah. Okay.
I was
Some
thi-
like feat, right? Like
yeah,
it
yeah.
shows you just
like
how
now
strong.
he's a
Yeah.
dragon slayer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Plus, it'd be like a feat to just show like
would,
quickly
yeah.
like just how strong you
Yeah.
got.
Are we gonna see the whole body, or are we just gonna see the 5 heads like this?
So then, I hope we see the full. I
hope
hope we
the whole
see like
body.
the dragon fighting off all the Ryuzen.
what I
and we have
expect
like
to
a whole
happen
chapter of that. You
is
know?
like it's gonna be some Godzilla shit where like the dragon's just like attacking the city in a way, like
Yeah.
just like straight up chaos, carnage,
Yeah.
like
Dude,
fire, everything
what I
going crazy.
yeah, what I expect,
And like the Ryuzen are trying to contain the dragon to like stop it from destroying the city.
dude, what I expect is each head has a different attribute of magic.
yeah,
100%.
And
5-headed
it's gonna be
dragon.
shooting different
Like a real
magic.
fighter.
The
100%.
Ryuzen are gonna battle it based
Yeah.
off attributes. None of that's gonna work. Asta pulls up
Pulls
Big
up.
Daddy.
Yeah.
his
Anti
fucking
magic, doesn't matter
anti-magic.
what fucking
Yeah.
attribute you got. You
Exactly.
Same thing. I agree.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also had a Vinland Saga chapter drop. It took 2 months for it
Yeah.
to pull up.
Man, I'm so sad that
Jeez.
he missed that deadline.
He missed the
it.
deadline, so it took.
So sad, but
took a
honestly,
took him a while.
like this chapter wasn't a lot, but it was it at least helps going forward because
we see the aftermath of like
the shaman thing
The
that happened
shaman
yes
thing,
last
Yeah.
time.
yeah,
But
they
also
kinda-
like
Yeah.
Thorfinn went to go look for the tribe.
The new tribe.
and you
Yeah.
see more of their struggle communicating and trying to figure out okay
Yeah.
it's the reason why they acted the way they did is because it's such a different change in life and
But also, only 2 people
Were there?
like were
Talking to
no.
him?
Well, that's true as well. But only 2 people in the tribe
Yeah.
had any sort of like hatred towards like Thorfinn guys in the settlement.
okay.
But
Uh-huh.
it wasn't until the incident
yeah
that it
More
caused them
more
it
tribes.
caused them to be like, oh shit, like maybe we should reconsider.
yeah
Right?
Mm.
And you're saying the reason why they had to reconsider and the reason why the shaman didn't like them
yeah
is because of their way of
the
life.
way of
where
life is different
they're basically like, yo, no trees equals no animals,
Yeah.
no animals equal no us.
but you had the guy that was with the translator
yeah, Big Eyes. He's
the-
like the other Thorfinn, but he's Big Eyes.
I don't know his name though but
Bug eyes.
Bug Eyes.
no
my
he
bad,
was
that's
he's
it.
like he's with the natives
the Lanu tribe. Okay,
yeah
he's
The
like-
warrior
the,
guy?
the girl that's a translator
the one who has the
Oh, the translator.
okay, the
so
translator.
it's
yeah,
it's the guy that's with the girl
Yeah,
who has
the
the
warrior
scar.
dude.
He's a scar on his forehead.
so him
Yeah,
they had that panel where he's saying it's okay because as long as we can grow wheat it's okay like we don't need to
because he's embracing the
he's
new.
embracing
the
yeah
new-
exactly
the
yeah,
new style,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
and also they also said how like the other tribes don't necessarily feel that way even though it's just this one
yeah,
tribe
yeah.
Mm.
kind of showing where the tribes are isolated they
Mhm.
don't really have that communication
Right.
and kind of like how it is in history where you have so many different tribes and
Mhm.
like they're I guess like overall they seem like they're the same but they all have like their different cultures and
Yeah,
stuff that
no,
they do
100%.
so it's nice to see that isolation
Yeah.
and then but also I think Hild for this chapter was the main thing
Before,
Oh, yeah.
before,
the
before
focal
that,
point,
Yeah.
the focal
before
point.
the Norse are they're building a wall. They're out here looking like Trump.
Yeah.
yeah and that's where because Hild looks at it and
Bro, that was.
and I think so the author made a point. Go get your MAGA hat.
Yeah.
Go get your MAGA hat.
Yeah.
Hilda had her bandana on
Yeah.
in that page where
At the ending,
no the
Before.
first page where they show Hild.
Yeah.
She has the bandana on and
she takes it off though.
she takes it off, but it's like why does she even have it on?
because she was working. No. I know what you're
She's
saying, though.
sweating.
But I'm thinking.
I think it was just
I-
you're reading too much into it, bro.
I know what you're
no, 'cause
saying. I know what
it's
you're
about where it's about where the chapter ended.
Yeah.
Because Hild was like, it's these two people are the only problem, and
Yeah.
it seems like she's gonna take it upon herself
to just
Mhm.
kill
to
them.
deal with that problem because she wants to.
The quote.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you want
Yeah,
the quote now?
Sorry, go ahead.
Like she wants to deal with the problem herself,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
But now it's like an issue of
Do you want to say it?
No, you can say it. It's all good.
like, do you think she's doing the wrong thing?
Yeah.
Where, yeah, she's gonna do it her own way, and this piece that she like so desperately wants, I guess, it might be counteractive. And
Yeah.
do you think it might it might lead to her banishment?
I
don't think Thorfinn would let her be banished.
Okay.
No, but
at
also
all.
like her. Yeah, you're right. Her thinking is counteractive to how Thorfinn thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it put her at a crossroads with everybody else.
Well, just with Thorfinn, because some people are split where they don't agree with Thorfinn.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But
I feel like Thorfinn will understand where she's coming from,
I think it'll be
Mhm.
and
similar
he
to,
will
like,
help her figure it out.
Yeah.
I guess not the same way, but in like the Hokage, like in Naruto, they're like the forefront, and they had not the Anbu, like the Uchiha do like the dirty work or whatever.
Yeah.
In that same sense, where she's taking upon herself to do,
Mhm.
She wants to be the Itachi.
do the work
Yeah,
that
yeah.
like because she knows
Yeah.
Thorfinn won't do that, and
Yeah.
especially with like after she forgave him, like she's
Mhm.
realized that like this is the type of man he is.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna take it upon herself to like take that.
I
grief.
like that we saw the flashback
Well,
with her.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she's seen war, right?
Yeah,
Like,
and she's like, I don't want the
seen-
kids to go through the
'cause
same thing that I
she's
went
been
through.
like the teacher for the
yeah,
kids, right?
Yeah.
And
'Cause I
the,
can-
the quote that you're talking about, by the way, enemies of peace must vanquish.
Yeah. So that's the quote at the end of the chapter.
that she says.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you essentially know that that's where it's gonna go. Like she's gonna kill Ivar and kill the shaman,
Yeah,
or
could be,
incapacitate
or
them in
like
some way.
Yeah.
she wants to do it and then
Yeah.
maybe gets stopped by Thorfinn,
Mm-hmm.
or like
I
something.
hope she.
Like,
I hope
I
she
hope
gets
she-
stopped.
That'd be dope
Yeah.
to see
I
them
don't-
fight again.
I don't
Because
want
No,
her.
I don't think Thorfinn's gonna fight. I
I-
don't think we'll see.
No,
Thorfinn.
he wouldn't
I'd-
want to fight her, but
Yeah.
I feel it could be the bear situation again, where
Yeah.
like when they first meet again and she's like trying to kill him.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be the same shit.
it'd be a good parallel.
It'd be like
That'd be
yeah,
cool. That'd
Yeah,
be
it'd
cool.
be a good parallel too.
Oh, but
Because
I
now-
could also see it where she's.
I just don't want her
where she's-
character to get destroyed like that.
Oh, 100%.
I don't either.
Because we just saw her like the
Yeah.
you know-
We just saw that payoff, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
But I can also see it where she's essentially ascending, like going down.
Like she
'Cause-
came up and then came down.
Yeah, because Thorfinn's been
Going up.
Thorfinn's been going up.
Yeah.
So her
Yeah.
her wanting to kill people or
Yeah.
like kill them off and shit.
Yeah.
And more, and not like in the sense where like the banishment stuff or whatever, but more so where during that slave arc that Thorfinn had, where he
Mhm.
couldn't sleep because of the
Mhm.
people he killed,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna see her go through something.
She's gonna
similar.
kill them and then like go through
And
the
then-
same shit.
yeah.
Okay. I can see
Yeah.
that.
And then what? Thorfinn helps her through it.
Yeah.
I guess I don't
But
know. It's,
again, it could just be none of that because
Yeah.
this is based off real life events.
Yeah.
She could have just
no, I
been.
like
she
I
could've
personally would like
gone-
that Thorfinn stop her.
Here's the thing, right?
But
Mm.
it would be cool to see that.
She could have gone to kill them, and ended up dying herself. Like you guys aren't even.
Yeah. No, that's
taking-
true.
Taking that
That's
in.
true.
Like Ivar could
That's
kill
true.
her.
No, that's true.
That would be if Ivar somehow kills Hilde.
Yo, that's wild. Yeah.
It is wild, but it's a possibility, bro.
No, I think Hild's way fucking.
She has to be way more.
Way stronger.
She was
She
going.
is, but
She was
yo,
going hand to
anything
hand
go-
with Thorfinn.
yeah.
End of the day, anything could happen, and
No,
no,
you're
way,
right.
no way.
And you
Ivar
never know how
fights
it's
fair.
Yeah. That's
Of
true.
course, of course.
Right?
True.
He's gonna be fighting dirty.
But like neither
Dude,
does
but if Hild
Hilde.
dies,
Huh?
dude, if Hild
Neither does
dies,
Hilde.
especially with the creation of this,
That's true.
She doesn't fight fair either.
No, that's
but
true.
with this creation of this country, like,
Yeah.
I feel like she's like a central point because she was
Yeah,
really,
she was.
she was very involved in the mechanizations of what they're like creating.
Yeah, and this
You know.
probably speaks to what happened in history, like why
So it stunted
their
like,
growth. Yeah, could be. I don't know. I'm not
No,
saying I've
So
read it.
No, that's
history
fair.
wise, I believe it was just like sickness. That like the
Yeah.
Norse, they spread like a sickness to like
Yeah, yeah.
these the tribes.
Right, right.
And Thorfinn saw what just happened, like that he got everybody sick, and he was like, this isn't like Vinland. That like
Mm.
you know like he
That
he
ki- that kill
actually
them
just
all off?
created more
Hate and
like
suffering.
suffering,
Right.
and then he
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like left. He took
Mhm.
everybody and left. He went back to Iceland.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
see, in like a manga sense, that's very anticlimactic.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like.
I can
That's
see
why
it
I'm
veering
curious
off.
to see how he
it-
goes.
Yeah.
with it because I looked
Yeah.
into the history to see how like Thorfinn's like story ends,
Mhm,
and it
mhm.
literally ends with like the sickness. He leaves. He goes back to Iceland. Just like lives and dies
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think Hale's gonna.
I
die.
mean, I can see that as well, just because it's kind of.
I can too.
Cause
The only reason I can see this one still play out is because we still haven't seen Thorfinn and what's his name interact since the farmland arc.
Canute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
So
we do need to
Thorfinn
see
can
that.
leave, and they can
Yeah.
like they can both of them. They can end it off with them
Yeah.
having a discussion,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and Canute asking Thorfinn how it went.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, either way it plays out, it's like it would be done pretty well.
Mhm.
Because even with Hild, I really hope they don't kill her.
Yeah.
I really don't want
Yeah.
her to die. Like,
Yeah.
but I'd rather see her deal with that grief and stuff that Thorfinn.
Yeah.
just
Like give her even
100%.
more character development. No, I agree.
But also just to see what like Thorfinn really pulled himself out of. Because she's like
are other people capable of the same thing?
yeah,
Right? Because
yeah.
what if she's not? Actually, that would be
Exactly,
crazy if she
exactly.
wasn't able to and she commits suicide.
Whoa.
that'd be crazy. That'd actually be crazy.
insane.
But that's what,
That'd
like,
actually be crazy.
if it did go that way.
Yeah.
But that's what I wanted. That's what I was saying. Because like she's been seeing Thorfinn change,
Mm-hmm.
but she doesn't really know what Thorfinn's been dealing with. Like she wasn't.
Does she have the same dreams that Thorfinn had?
We don't know.
Well, yeah.
Cause what was like really like special about Thorfinn's like dreams were like that Askeladd was there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But he was constantly seeing the corpses of the people he killed. But Askeladd was the one thing that was, I guess, driving him.
Driving
Mhm.
him, yeah.
Yeah, to keep going.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man chapter 112.
Yeah.
112, man. So basically, Asa is like thinking the same way we thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
She thought that the girl that she saw was the Justice
Actual Justice
Devil.
Devil. Yeah. That's
cool,
cool
though.
though.
We saw
That's
it.
probably
That's what we
That's
said.
what we were
Yeah.
saying.
Which we didn't get a confirmation if it was or
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
was
but
it.
it's nice to see that like Fujimoto put that in there.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
yeah.
no, yeah, yeah.
That's exactly what we were thinking.
Yeah, he
so.
tapped in, bro.
No, because we have the
Tapped in,
script.
yeah.
Tapped in.
Tapped in.
We have
Yeah.
the script.
Yeah.
We had a pretty interesting conversation about like what's next for like Asa and Yoru,
Mm-hmm.
and like basically they just want a weapon now
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the dress or whatever is destroyed.
Yeah.
Or it's just not enough.
I think it
It's
was
not
destroyed.
enough. I don't know if it was
They were
destroyed.
saying it might be destroyed, but they were.
I
I, think
th- I
they
thought
I
also
looked
said
at the
was enough.
panel
It
and
made
it
it
looked like
seem
it was
it made it
destroyed.
seem like it's not enough to take down Chainsaw Man because
Yeah.
it was barely enough to take down Justice Devil,
Yeah. Yeah.
and Chainsaw Man's way stronger.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
when I looked at the panel, it looked like it was destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
Yeah, we
I
saw
feel-
this kid with the ripcord on his chest.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
and I don't think he's
So-
actually Chainsaw Man.
so
I think he's
Chainsaw-
just pumping it.
so
Bro,
Cha-
you could just tape a ripcord.
That's
to
what
your
I was
chest.
saying.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
think he's just pumping
isn't
it.
that a little
People
too?
are
You just
flexing.
took it for like word that like he
Yeah.
is Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
I think he's flexing it just because that way people like are fanning over
fanning
him.
over him like
Yeah, and he doesn't actually have to necessarily have to try for anything.
Yeah. Like
And-
on some Usopp shit.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Or even that like his devil's like similar to Chainsaw Man, but it's not really, and he just kind of like
it's a lawnmower
made-
one.
Yeah.
No, but no, like he made it in a way where like
Yeah.
it is more like Chainsaw Man. Like maybe there's three. Like they have this guy lying, and then they have that other that shadowy.
I
figure
think
we
it's
saw.
three. I think it's
Yeah,
three.
Right?
3 different chains.
Like we're not, and because now they're gonna play it off with these two, this guy
Yeah.
lying and then having
Yeah, because
the
we're gonna
actual-
think it's the liar.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
actually somebody
I
else.
think it's
No,
3.
Yeah. No, that makes
I
sense.
for sure think it's
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
But so basically, Yoru has her target though.
Yeah.
And then as they're like leaving, like after talking with the devil hunters, they see Denji,
yeah.
Yeah.
and Denji's just like walking around. It looks like he's picking up trash. Like he's like a good guy,
Cigarette
right?
butts.
Like
What a good guy.
what a good guy,
Yeah.
right? And
I,
he's
I,
picking
I
up
like
these.
that whole conversation that us was having with Yoru.
Yeah, yeah.
Like them trying to figure out
Who to pick?
and that she can't just kill anyone. It has to be
Yeah.
actually like
Bro,
You
she
have
gave
to
her a
actually-
scale, bro.
yeah.
From cat to criminal.
Criminal,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's her scale.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was so weird.
Yeah.
I mean, and then they see Denji picking up these cigarette butts and opening them
but,
up
yeah.
and taking whatever's left out of the cigarettes and rolling new cigarettes up, basically.
Yeah.
Pre-packaging.
Pre-
and then
Pre-packaging
Yo,
and then
first
and
of all, his hand rolling capability, crazy.
Wow.
I wonder
Yo,
what he's
Snoop
been
Dogg
doing.
needs to
Yeah.
hire him.
I wonder what he's been up to.
Yeah, like Snoop Dogg needs to hire this guy. Easy.
But yeah, so Denji's rolling these cigarettes and he's selling them to like homeless people
Yeah.
at a marked up price. So he's like a scammer, right?
Yeah.
You could say that, but at the same time, it's like
He put in that work.
that like it's like used
He's a
cigarettes. But like
scammer.
that's part of the cigarette. It wasn't
He's
used.
a scammer.
No, but he's like, cause
He's scamming them.
he is, but I'm saying he's putting them back into like a cigarette where they can actually use it fully.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
He's still scamming them.
Yeah,
He's scamming
I
them.
guess.
No, he's scamming.
No, he is
them.
scamming them. Like
Yeah.
it's confirmed. It's confirmed. he's
Yeah,
scamming.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it's not that like really all that bad. Like he's still saving the environment in a way.
Yeah, but I
Like,
guess. Yeah,
yeah.
sure, dude. And then Asa talks to him.
They're like, you'll get close to this guy,
Yeah.
kill him,
Yeah.
make a weapon out
Not
of this
him.
guy, and you're like, bruh.
You don't
like,
even know.
She asked him on a date.
Yeah.
She asked Denji on a
And
date.
his horny ass, was
Bro,
like,
low key though, that panel when he said yes
yeah,
felt so sad, no? Because every girl that he's like been with
has been using him.
has been
Yeah,
using him or trying to
yeah.
kill
but
him.
he's
Nah,
so
word.
horned out that like he said he was busy and he was like, yeah, like I'm done.
No,
Yeah.
but like the way it was like you when you
You
look
could
at his
tell.
face, like
Yeah.
it was like sad. Like he said yes at the like the
And same
small
with
the
yeah.
small hope that like this is the one.
This is
Same
the
with the
one.
paneling too, right? It showed. I swear, it showed like light on Denji's side, and then darkness on your.
Because they're in the alleyway.
Because they're in the
They're
alleyway.
co-
Some
they're-
right?
cinematic
Yeah,
shit, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah. I don't
Dude,
know.
That's actually crazy though. Like Fujimori just constantly makes us feel bad for Denji,
Yeah.
and like I guess that's how his character is essentially. Like him being naive and constantly falling for stuff,
Yeah.
but still not giving a fuck and just doing him and
Yeah.
whatever, right?
Speaking of feeling bad for Denji,
Oh God.
The
Chainsaw-
anime-
Episode 7.
the anime.
yeah. Episode
Oh my
7.
goodness. So
Yo.
basically, bro,
Yeah.
Denji's just like rolling this devil. Like we can just quickly get into
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Denji
yeah.
is rolling this devil.
Yeah.
And he is psychotic.
He's living.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
living.
He's
life.
unhinged.
He is unhinged. He's out of his
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
By the way, the OST banger.
Banger.
Oh,
Always.
The
fire.
animation banger.
Amazing.
We got our first introduction to Kishibe.
Mm-hmm.
Banger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole interaction between him and Himeno.
Yeah.
At
And
the
who was
gravesite?
his voice actor again? It
The
was
same guy as Nanami.
Nanami, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we had said that?
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's everywhere.
No,
though.
no,
Yeah.
but we were talking about how
He was in One Piece Film Red.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was the
No, but I remember we were
Oh, he was
talking
the
like
old dude.
the old
we
dude.
were saying it'd be nice to have Nanami's voice
Yeah, yeah,
actor
we
voice
d-
him.
yeah, we did
and
say
it's-
that.
so it's
Yeah.
not- yeah, it's proper.
No,
Yeah.
but he's in like every anime, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's just I don't know how he has the time, but he just
yeah, he's
He's
doing
just
it.
that guy.
he is that guy.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
for
yeah.
real, he is that
yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So Denji's just like rolling this thing, and it's like, it becomes this like infinite cycle of like
yeah,
you can
keep
you can keep
regenning.
hurting
like,
me,
yeah,
but I'm gonna just keep drinking your blood,
recovering,
Yeah.
and then just
And
killing
hurting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
and then the devil basically just gives up, and
Yeah.
everybody's
Yo, when they're doing the celebratory drinks,
yeah.
and like it was kind of like you get a little bit of slice of life in this overall dark
Mm-hmm.
anime
Yeah.
because they
Like some
actu-
like lightheartedness.
yeah, like they get
Yeah,
to
no, I
chill
agree.
and drink,
Yeah.
and then like he's thinking about this kiss, but then Makima pulls up and he's like, "Fuck, I don't want to kiss her anymore." Like shit, like
Because Makima's here.
yeah,
That's the girl
and,
that he
and
really
you see
wants.
Makima like eyeing, and they go, like, so you're getting that kiss, eh? Like,
It's
what's,
like
what's,
Denji.
what's all about this kiss?
What's
that
about
you-
this kiss, dog?
Yeah.
What you
And
up
then-
to?
And then he's all up in that kiss.
Yeah.
Himeno comes through.
Oh God,
all up in that kiss.
Bro.
I'm so glad they blurred it.
And
Yeah.
I'm so happy they blurred it, but
Yeah.
'Cause
her
in the
puking,
manga- yo.
puking in his mouth, like it's not,
Oh.
it's fully graphic in the
Yeah.
manga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see it.
And
It's so gross.
and yo, I'm not gonna lie, that's the moment that made me. I'm like, you know what? Like, Chainsaw Man's actually dope as fuck.
Dude, I
'cause-
remember too, bro.
Yeah, he
This
knows.
guy
he
ran
knows.
into my room. He's like, bro, yo,
She puked in his mouth.
yo, it's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
in his mouth, bro.
Yo, because that's something so unique that
Yeah.
you've never seen in any anime.
Yeah, puke in the mouth. Yeah.
And but like it just kind of that was a moment where I sat there and I'm like, I don't know where this is gonna go. This is gonna
Yeah.
be sick, and I'm here for the
Yeah.
ride. I'm here for it all. And then it was nice.
That's what got him into the manga.
Yeah, that's
No,
what got him.
That's
hooked.
what got me like.
Everybody, let's think about this for a second. What got him into Chainsaw Man was a female puking into a male mouth. What are you into?
Yo.
not like that.
Explain yourself.
It's not like that.
What are you, Mama
Yeah.
Bird shit? What
Bro,
are you into?
Bro, he has that panel saved.
Oh, it was his wallpaper when he was reading
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man.
Hey.
What? Sorry to expose you?
No,
My
that
bad.
but that is the first volume I bought of Chainsaw Man.
Damn.
Need I say more, Your Honor?
Yo, what is it? What is that? No, man, that was just something that made me think like, okay, Chainsaw Man stands out from the rest.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
before that, you don't really get a sense of where Chainsaw Man's going,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
it's like so far you're just like, okay, yeah, this is nice. Like, let me see
Yeah.
where it goes. Like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And this was where you're kind of like, okay, like you're already seeing unique elements from before, and then you're seeing this. So this is kind of this was the moment for me where I was like, okay, like I'm actually. It kind of is living up to the hype a little.
Yeah. Okay.
Where like I can see that it's gonna be in a whole unique
yeah.
direction.
The hype is when she puked in his mouth.
Bro.
But it's not just that; it's also the events after that.
Okay, so
too, right?
anyways,
My fault.
let's move
Yeah.
let's move past
Yeah.
this. But then he's like puking
And then you also had Makima outdrink Aki,
everyone. Yeah.
and then but this is where I'm getting to is where Jimenez was drunk.
mm-hmm.
I mean, this is at the end of the whole episode where she's drunk and trying to sleep with Denji.
Yeah.
But you can see that she's clearly like, you know, why are you and Aki both obsessed with Makima?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it
yeah.
kind of it makes you curious.
Yeah. The
Right.
episode did a really good job of portraying Jimenez and Aki's relationship. Like
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
she
for
just wants
sure.
to protect him
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and like save him,
Yeah.
but he's just like off doing his
He's
own
trying,
thing.
he wants to go all in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
But it's because she sees like a normalcy within
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
right?
How he's like not
Yeah.
unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You were saying?
oh, it was just great. It was a good chapter.
Oh,
it was
okay.
nice. Yeah.
Chapter.
Good
Yeah.
episode.
Or
Yeah,
after episode.
yeah.
Yeah, so Denji about to get some
I
ass.
actually had
Possibly.
someone be like,
No?
sorry, what?
Denji's about to get some ass?
Never. He never does.
Okay, but anyways, what were you gonna
Never
say?
does.
Go ahead.
I actually had someone like say like, yo, that was gross. Like, what the heck? I can't believe that happened. Like,
The
Yeah.
puke?
no, like, but like physically be like, I can't watch that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
But it was blurred.
Yeah, it's blurred.
Yeah, I mean, but still, some
Yeah.
people are like,
Yeah.
they don't want to.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was like, dude, imagine
Even the
like,
sound of
like,
people throwing up
imagine
can
if
get
you're
people,
That's
right?
imagine if you were because when you're reading
Oh,
it,
you see it.
and it's
And the
like-
fact that Denji's like explaining like
and explaining
the melting,
you're sitting
and,
there like, oh,
And
then-
you're
and
then-
physically just like,
Yeah.
and then power comes in and
Yeah.
goes, anything like
Yo.
with nutrition.
Yeah.
Denji
he'll eat
eats.
it, and then you see him
Yeah.
swallow,
And he swallows it.
And you
Oh
can,
my
like the way that like
goodness.
that like in like kind of like
Gross.
got an
Gross.
emotion out of you or
Yeah,
whatever.
just
You
gross.
Yeah.
like that's
Gross.
why that's like that added to it all. You
Yo,
know?
I didn't even mention it, bro. I completely forgot. Denji's voice actor is just absolutely killing it.
Oh,
When
yeah.
he was
Phenomenal.
unhinged and he was
Phenomenal.
like
Screaming.
laughing and like
Yeah.
doing his
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's been doing
Perfect.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Um,
Hunter.
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter, man.
Go
Okay.
Power Rangers.
Yo, actually, they
Bro, before we get into that,
Yeah,
bro.
my
Okay.
fault.
Dude, R.I.P. Jason David Frank, bro.
100%,
Yeah.
dude. Tommy,
He's the
freaking
OG,
OG
bro.
Green Ranger
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
Mighty Morphin
Green.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And like
He
became
was,
the White Ranger.
he was White
afterwards.
Ranger as well.
Yeah, but then after
back
he came
even.
back in the franchise later
on, like when he's
Oh, yeah?
older, way older.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm just,
Like,
30
he
or
shows up.
something, 30,
One,
40.
he shows up as a villain,
Yeah.
and then he shows up as another ranger in like another
Yeah.
Power Ranger series.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And then from there, he continues playing different rangers in different series.
That's sick. This guy
Like,
loved that
He's
series,
like a
eh?
legend, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? So it was kind of crazy,
it's so sad
bro.
to hear.
Yo, but like rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
But like, isn't it kind of crazy the timing that like this worked out with
Yeah.
What do you mean?
With like Hunter.
Hunter. Surely Togashi wrote this like because he was
beforehand?
preparing
Yeah.
these chapters like
before it
Yeah.
happened.
so long ago. Remember?
But I think this could have been something like Power Rangers blew up a lot, so it could
no,
have been.
but I mean the timing of the release of the chapter
with
Oh,
with
within
the
like
death,
with the
yeah.
death,
Yeah.
right? Like that's what
Well,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Isn't it kind of
I mean,
crazy the timing?
bro, even Nobunaga being the Green Ranger.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Bro, isn't it crazy the way
Like,
that the timing just worked
similarities
out?
and
Yeah.
everything there. Yeah, no, it's actually really crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's because he died by suicide,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is like it's crazy because I think he was in a he was supposed to show up in a project or something soon.
I
I don't remember what it was. I think
Yeah.
they had just wrapped up filming.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, but if you like ever watch,
it's kind of like he like wrapped up this work and he was, I don't know, not happy with whatever. And
yeah, I don't know.
mental
You never,
health issue
yeah, you
wise,
never know.
and then
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
you never know about
with
people.
mental health.
Check into your family, your friends.
Yeah,
people you know.
reach out. You never know.
Ask them how they're
just
doing.
just check in
Because
on people.
there's people that don't like to talk
Mhm.
about how they're feeling or
Mhm,
you
mhm.
know, check in.
I might have to go back and like rewatch Mighty Morphin Power Rangers just to
Yeah.
just to watch it.
Let's,
Anyways,
let's get into the
A
chapter a little bit.
Yeah.
so okay, Crollo sick. The fact that he's voice acting all these dudes, and then they had the sound shut off,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's like, you know what, we'll save it, and he gets everyone to
To
start voice
participate.
acting, and they see that
Yeah.
Crollo's the one voice acting like 7 different
Multiple
things,
characters.
Bro,
yeah.
and everyone else only has one character.
Yeah.
And then you see that one panel where he's voicing the villain that the Power Rangers are fighting, and the panel looks sick because
Bro, though,
he's like
you
up
mean that
front.
cursed spirit?
Yeah,
You
essentially.
You mean that cursed
the spray
spirit,
can
bro? Yo,
thing?
that was straight
Heavy
JJK,
JJK,
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, bro, but
By the way, the leader of the
The Power Rangers is gone.
It was
it
gone.
was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
We
crazy.
finally saw him after so long.
So
eh?
long.
Yeah.
He makes a cameo in
Yeah.
Finally, he's there.
Yeah.
Which I thought was so weird. I was just like, maybe is it Jing? Like maybe it's
Nah.
Jing back
Nah,
in the
that
day.
Back in the day, that'd be
Yeah,
hard.
he's just like he's
Used
an
to be
actor.
Power Ranger.
No, but well, I don't like you never know.
I
Man.
like the fact that like Crollo was like the vibe he gave off was like a little brother vibe. Like
Yeah.
everyone needed to save
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
protect him.
yeah.
But then he like took the initiative and became like the leader.
It's dude, and
so sick.
like it's gonna be so sick to see that the change in his character from when he was a kid to when he.
I mean, not even because you can kind of see the way he was voicing multiple characters, got this production.
you can
done.
see how
he was
smart
already
he
like
is,
a leader.
and you can see everything.
Yeah.
But like in the terms of like, I guess you could say like the way that he sees the world,
Mhm.
where he was like little kid, fresh set of eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then now it's like way darker.
Yeah, I
He's
mean, we're
older.
gonna see.
He's been through shit.
We're
Yeah.
gonna see, right?
Yeah.
Because
And that's what. And
at the end of the chapter, some events are gonna.
yeah.
Yeah.
Transpire.
So the hunt is entering Meteor City.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
hunt is entering Meteor City.
But what I was gonna say though, you know how he voice acts multiple people?
Yeah.
I feel like that's why he has the ability that he has.
Because he can do multiple.
That's a pretty cool mirror.
I can see
yeah,
that. I can see
you know
that
how you
too.
can like
It
copy
plays
people's
into- yeah.
abilities.
Yeah,
Plays into
yeah.
his
Yeah,
character.
how he was
Yeah.
copying their voices,
Yeah.
and that's like plays into his character.
And,
Yeah.
but also the way he was able to do the script and do everything and learn the translations and all that,
That's what I mean.
it comes into the way he's able to plan everything out.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
And then also
but the thing
you see that the relationship between him and Uvo as well.
Yeah.
that's what I want
After
to mention.
Uvo saw all that, he's like, "Yo, mad respect to you."
And yo, the other
and-
thing is Uvo was like, I want to become the world's greatest villain.
And yo,
Yeah.
so that's something that I want to take for the Phantom Troop as it is now.
Yeah.
Because are what they're doing even like really necessarily evil,
Yeah.
or does the world just paint
Um,
them the way they like? Yeah, they're
If they're killing people, it's
no,
evil.
but
And they massacred a clan.
But
They
listen,
bro.
massacred a clan,
but
bro.
listen, what I'm saying is like, in the way that Uvo wants to be the greatest villain, is Crollo still very much the same kid, and he just wants his friends' wishes to come true,
Come true.
and
But
that's
I
why.
see what you're saying.
Do you know what I'm
But I
saying?
think
I see what
the
you're saying.
reason why Uvo wanted to become the greatest villain was because of the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Right? He wanted to like take their show on the road and like show people
Yeah.
this story
But
and this
so then
colorful
them-
group, and like basically because people are so immersed and they love seeing this like type of movies and stuff, right? That they wanted to be like this, I guess, center of attention, like
Yeah.
this
And the
these
Phantom
people
Tr- and the
on
f-
screen that everyone can watch.
Yeah.
That's what I got
So-
from this
So
chapter.
that could explain why they're killing people, like why they massacred them, and
How?
because he wants to be the greatest villain. They grew up, and obviously like they're taking it. He's taking it to a different extent.
But
'cause
isn't that one
That's one
person's
person.
dream?
they also
Yeah,
have
but I
the
also don't
agen-
think that
they
plays
also-
into it though.
But they also have they're gonna have the agenda of, I feel like he kind of wants to change the world in his own way because
Yeah.
how Meteor City is and how he grew
Yeah.
up, right?
No, because I think we're about to see, like, all this stuff is a precursor to what's gonna change them to become who they were.
Yeah,
Because we do
Yeah.
even get an
Mhm.
origin of their name.
but I can.
Yeah, we do. The troop.
The truth.
Yeah, we do see
Yeah,
that.
because
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
want to take the show
Yeah.
on the road, right?
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Where I can see where Crollo's coming from a place where he just wants all of their wishes to come true, and at
Mhm.
one point in the flashback, they'll tell him their wish,
Yeah.
and then maybe like when they grew up, like it's like a twisted way of making that come true,
Mm-hmm.
right? But from like, yeah, because for
'Cause
him, like
Yeah.
I can just see it where like he's like ride or die for the.
Because we
truth.
do see two girls in
Yeah.
their group that we have not seen.
No, one of
before.
them was Machi, I think. The one with like the thread that heals.
No,
Hisoka's arm.
it was two. But I swear it was two different.
The other
girls.
one was like the one with her hair kind of lopsided, like it was
The
like
one
split.
girl's name is Sarasa, who
Yeah.
who
That's
went,
the one we haven't seen.
who's gonna get kidnapped or
Kidnapped
whatever.
killed
Yeah.
or
I
I
something.
think. And then there's
Yeah.
one girl with the lopsided hair. I think
I think it's the same girl.
they're not the same because that girl has like two different like braids.
Yeah, like
you know what I
big,
mean?
big puffy hair.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
drops
yeah,
on the
yeah.
side, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the one
So-
that's one of them, and another one, the other Sarah, so that's gonna get kidnapped. How's her hair?
No, that's her hair.
Okay,
That's
okay.
her
So then
hair.
what about the other girl?
Because we know the fourth member of the Phantom Troop
Yeah.
was killed by Hisoka.
Okay, yeah.
So that means it's either someone here or someone they recruit later on.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. So
Yeah.
I was saying one of these people
So it's
is gonna be the fourth member that Hisoka killed.
and it's most likely like
Mm.
this girl getting killed will like probably leads them down another path or something.
Sorry, was it Hisoka that killed him? No, Silva killed. My bad.
Did Silva kill?
Yeah, Silva kills a member of the Phantom Troop.
And then Hisoka
Hisoka replaces
Ah.
them. Yeah, that's my bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
But either way, so with the ending of this chapter, the hunt starting, and
Yeah.
then how do you see it playing out?
It's gonna go dark.
Mm-hmm.
Like real quick.
Yeah.
It's gonna go
Yeah.
dark, and we're
But-
gonna
but-
understand why they're the way that they are.
Yeah.
But what's crazy?
You're gonna feel some sort of sympathy for them.
and that's I want him to do it that way. But
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it seems.
but I feel like it's gonna be perfect if Hisoka actually achieves what he wants to do
it seems like we're
with the
going.
way that we're getting the backstory.
Yeah.
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 Because
But it-
Ahsoka's thing is like he wants to kill them all, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this
So, like,
this makes
We're gonna
perfect
get this whole
sense.
backstory,
And
and,
they're all
it'll-
gonna die.
and it's okay if they all die.
If
Yeah.
they, yeah,
But I think it's. I feel like this backstory is gonna be here for like another few chapters or something.
Oh yeah. I
'Cause
think
at
two more. I
Because
see
at
two
first
more.
it felt like we were only gonna get like a little splice of
Mm-hmm.
what their backstory is,
Mhm.
but if he's fully fleshing out a backstory that he like just threw in the middle of this succession war,
Yeah.
I can like again play into Hisoka actually killing a lot of them. Maybe
Yeah.
not all of them, but a lot of
Mhm.
them. Like really getting his
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
the
for
vacuum
sure.
girl and not. killing
whoever's
sister.
with Chloro, I feel like would be
Chloro?
safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah. JJK, Jujutsu
Is that our last
Kaisen,
one?
Yeah.
205. We're blitzing through, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, JJK is crazy.
Wow,
Holy shit.
banger of a chapter.
You know what?
Holy shit.
I heard it here first. It's a
Wha-
banger.
Banger
How-
of a
that's
chapter.
not something you heard here first.
No. Because before it was just a solid chapter.
Oh, okay. That's a banger.
Before it was
Yeah.
just a solid.
Don't touch my leg when you say
That's
that.
a banger.
Banger. Yuki is a
Um,
G, man.
Yeah, she's sick.
Yo.
She pulls up.
I think the coolest thing about this chapter is that she has mass, Kenjaku has gravity, and
Sick.
and
Gojo has space.
Gojo has space,
Who has
and
time?
they're all special grades. So it's
In a
like,
way, Gojo.
Can do time.
to
can-
do
can
as
work
well.
with
It's how it
time.
works,
Yeah,
but
it's dope. It's dope.
But yo, Yuki, like she pulls up, and
It's-
what are you trying to say?
I was gonna say with them being all different sections of like physics or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense with like because all three of them
Yeah.
are kind of like the strongest in that. Like I mean, obviously Gojo's
In that sense.
like
yeah.
because Gojo's obviously the strongest, but
Right.
he's like they're all on par with each other because they all
Yeah.
influence
Each other?
Each other.
This
in
is
a
why
way.
I think now like Yuji
Yeah.
is gonna be like vector or velocity. Because
Okay.
that
I
also
could-
plays
Yeah.
plays
into this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it needs to be something physics related.
Yeah, that's what I think so too.
Or even like Sukuna's thing or
Yeah,
whatever. It needs to
yeah,
be
yeah.
something that's
Yeah. I mean Sukuna doesn't, but like, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I mean, like Kenjaku's trying to like evaluate what he's seeing,
Mm-hmm.
and like he's like he says it. He's like the higher ups had no intel on Yuki, which is like
Yeah.
it's pretty like
It makes sense though, because
Yeah.
her thing is mass. So you wouldn't necessarily even know that she's applying her technique unless
Yeah.
she told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
she did-
Unless she
and she-
beat the shit out of you.
No, but I mean,
yeah,
no, because
pretty much, bro. You just
yeah.
get your ass beat. Like, what's
Yeah, 'cause I-
happening?
Yeah.
at the
Why
point-
why she's so
at the
strong?
point that
It's mass.
At,
It's mass.
at the point that she beats the shit out of you, you're just like,
Yeah.
well, she's just strong. Like you don't actually know that
No,
she's
that's
applying
true.
a technique.
She
to
could
it or
just be
anything.
you're just like, yo, she just
Right?
jacked.
Yeah, but no, Kenjaku's trying to play it safe, and he has
Yeah.
the Ganesh curse pull up,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she just
Blitz. And we didn't know that it was a
She-
special grade when he brought it out at the White House.
Yeah.
It was just we just thought it was just a cursed
Bro, the
grade
fact that
he
he's
brought
like, yo, it can remove obstacles.
Yo,
I was like, bro, we brought
they-
some
So
crazy
that-
They
shit.
out. So that's actually
they
from
basically name it as a
So-
a god, like a
so
They
Gan-
said an
so-
Asian
an
continent.
Asian.
so
yeah,
So
they
like
do.
what I was saying.
You're right,
earlier, I
yeah,
was
yeah,
so
like,
I
you're right,
searched
you're
up
right.
Ganesh
Yeah.
and I searched up his powers in like the mythology or
Okay,
whatever,
yeah,
like, the
yeah,
religion,
yeah.
I guess.
Right.
And he can remove obstacles.
No way.
GG.
That is
Damn.
straight.
JJ.
It's straight Ganesh.
That's sick.
You
Yeah.
So, like,
are
how- in what sense? In
wonderful,
what
bro.
sense does
This
it-
I
chapter, by the way,
I didn't read too far into
Mhm,
it because
mhm.
it said he had like a couple powers and
Right,
they're just talking
right.
about how you the god of like prosperity or something as
Yeah.
well. But as soon as I read that, I was like, hold up,
Wow.
let me go back. I read the chapter and
Hold up.
it's
Wait a
the
minute.
same thing and
It's
it's like the legit
dude.
power, same
Yeah.
power. He literally took the power.
Wow.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Yeah.
the amount of research that is being done to make sure that like everything is done properly.
Yeah.
It's just so good to like
Yeah.
see.
I was happy to see that. So happy to see that. And then
And then
the other thing I wanted to mention was when Yuki says, was it Bumaye?
Yeah.
That's a reference to Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
So like when he was Rumble in the Jungle, I
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
they were all chanting that.
Oh,
Bumaye.
really?
And then
And then
it's
even 'cause
also
you
a
know-
song.
You know the game,
Yeah.
Ali
Bumaye.
Bumaye.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's because
Damn.
Bumaye is like finish him.
Yeah.
It means finish him.
And then
No,
it
because
was,
she kicked her like Gerda.
Yeah.
The little cursed spirit. She kicked it, right?
it's
Yeah.
a tool.
It's a cursed
What
tool.
is
It's a
No,
cursed
it's a
tool.
cursed
It's
tool.
a
That-
cursed spirit that
it's a
got
cursed
turned
tool-
into a
Ninja
cursed tool,
which is crazy.
which is crazy.
But yo, she kicked it, and it turned into a ball.
Yeah.
And it destroys Ganesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause she-
Bro,
I think
you gonna
'cause
tell
she-
me that
she
Gigi
applied-
didn't do this on purpose because of fucking the World Cup right now?
Yo, you're hilarious.
100% he did that,
You're
bro.
hilarious. There's no way.
100%, bro.
Dude, that chapter came out like
When?
Just yesterday.
I know,
Or
but
today.
he finished the draft and published it before.
Yeah, but
Probably
he was
within, like,
aware
2
aware
weeks.
that the World Cup was happening. How does he not know the World Cup's happening?
Yeah,
That's fine. Okay,
Japan's
you're
taking
fair,
part.
you're fair.
Yeah.
But
But also,
man,
when she punches Kenjaku, And sends him outside of the
Holy
barrier.
Shit.
so that was another thing I wanted to talk about was he says the way he worded it was like she sent him or she broke through the circular definition of the barrier.
yeah, it's basically recursion for all the software developers, engineers out there. It is recursion.
So the way it
Elaborate.
so basically it's like it's like kind of like fractals, I guess, where it's like a space within a space within a space within a space.
Right.
So it's like so it's like recurring. Like the barrier is constantly recurring, where
Yeah.
you would technically never be able to
Escape.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Even if you break through, you fall back into it again.
But she was
Right.
able to
It's
break
like-
through that.
It's like when you walk down the stairs and you end up coming back up the stairs.
Sure.
The whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
which
I
was
see
which
that.
was so
I
that
see
so
I see that.
that itself just speaks to how strong Yuki is for her to be able to break through that.
No, but it still
Like-
happened though, right? But
Yeah.
that means Tengen's a fucking monster. The
Yeah.
fact that he
But
can do that.
Yeah.
Kenjaku's also a monster if you just
Broke
walk
in.
through the
Yeah,
barrier.
that's
And
even
and
more
also
insane.
yeah, and also surviving that hit. Because his body is the thing that broke the barrier.
Bro, the fact that when we see the hit,
His arms just like hanging.
He just-
both his
broken-
arms,
broken
both his
arm.
arms
Bro,
were
it's
broken.
Broken arm.
That and the impact was insane. Yo, that
Yeah.
panel, so sick.
Bro,
and
even
then-
like
and then you
Yuki
see-
like powering up to like
Yeah.
throw the punch or like kick,
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
like her eyes going white.
yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You see the veins
On her
popping
arms,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
and,
Sick.
and then you see both of them having their own inner thoughts.
Monologue, yeah.
And one of them's like, like they're both essentially like, this is gonna be a tough fight. Like fuck.
Yeah,
and they
like
both say fuck at the
At
same
the same
time.
time,
Yeah, yeah.
They're like fuck. This is because a bad matchup,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because like with her with math, like
So
she can essentially increase her
she-
mass enough where like gravity changes.
she
to an
basically
extent.
explains that like Kenjaku has. So for one,
Gravity.
he has
Gravity.
gravity.
Yeah.
He has his jumping from body to body technique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He has Uzumaki.
Yeah.
And
And
then
he could have possibly
have a
one.
fourth
that she doesn't know
potential
about.
technique
And
that
that's
he
like,
doesn't know about.
and to me, this kind of was reminiscent of like the Crollo and Hisoka thing, where
Yeah.
Hisoka had figured out Crollo's abilities, but he was
Mhm.
still thinking like, okay, it seems like there's another one. Like I don't like
Yeah.
because they want to have the safeguards for if in case there is another.
Because
one.
even Kenjaku was like, bro, this is her ability, but she could have like another level to this
Yeah.
ability.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
yeah, that's so nuts though. Like,
Bro, and then immediately, bro,
He just said fuck it.
and this is already and
He said fuck
he
it.
said, fuck it,
no,
bro.
and this is the thing is though, like
Kenjaku said,
fuck it, and he
fuck
never
it.
says fuck it,
Fuck it, dude.
and he's never like fuck it, dude.
fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
like full on.
Just full on fuck it, dude.
And this is one of those essentially anomalies or something that he couldn't account for.
Bro, the this, it was like the. Sorry, my shit's off.
I think it starts like this
Yeah.
and then crosses in.
No, it starts like this and then goes like this.
Okay. yeah, yeah.
Bro, man's hit a reverse prayer.
Oh,
Did he?
Yeah, look at his
That's what
hands.
that
Look
is?
at how his hands are, bro.
that's
Oh,
true.
I didn't even take that in.
I didn't take that
Yeah.
in.
I didn't take that in.
Yo.
Yeah, bro.
That's wild.
Bro,
That's
his
wild.
domain, his
Crazy.
Yeah, no,
domain,
and even when
his
the domain came
domain-
out, dude,
the-
I instantly looked at it and I was like, yo, I look, you want to draw that. Like, that shit
So
looks
his
pretty,
domain,
like,
by the way,
like with like that shit, like they're holding like whatever,
But yeah,
and like that.
yeah.
it's
Pop
fuck.
off, pop off.
His-
Yeah,
His
pop off,
domain, by
pop
the way.
off.
his
Yeah.
domain, by the way,
Crazy.
crazy. It's so like I have
word.
I have a small word.
The
It's,
word,
it's based off of Buddhist like teachings.
Yeah.
And the way it's explained is like the Buddha created a space
Yeah.
where he would tell his disciples like what like the actuality of
of like life
what
or
his
something.
life and
Yeah,
teaching and
yeah,
everything
yeah,
was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it was like secretive in a way.
So like, but the
So
word
how does that-
exactly
But it, like,
translates. You know when he says domain expansion and then
Yeah.
it says a long ass word.
Yeah.
That word translates to womb realm.
Yeah, and that's exactly
womb thing.
what
Huh?
the Buddhist like realm is called. It's the
so this is
womb
a
realm.
direct like
It's-
inspiration from
But that whole
Buddhism.
And
but
when you
also that
look
womb
at
thing
when
with,
you
like,
look at no
the
when you
offsprings,
spirits.
with the offspring.
Yeah,
when you look at it, when you look at the depiction of where the Buddhist like the womb realm is, it's in the center is the Buddha. It's a lotus flower, like you're like looking from on top, lotus flower, and then his disciples around. The same way that when we see the womb, like the domain expansion, there's people holding each other going in
Yeah.
a circle.
But and then
That's
also
cool.
like
Yeah.
because what I had
So
seen.
how do you think the domain's gonna be?
So-
I don't.
hold
there's
on.
so Mike,
Yeah.
like before you even go off,
Yeah.
there's so many Buddhist themes within this chapter.
Yeah. So
You
many.
know, even overall,
my-
even overall with
No,
like,
JJK is like always like that, but
Yeah.
like particularly with this chapter in the domain, I had a small theory. I'm not gonna like you heard it here first. It was just
Yeah.
like it was like I was just like thinking, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I'm not
yeah,
gonna you heard
I'm
it
just
here
out
first.
here
Okay.
thinking.
Yeah. I just out here
Day to
thinking.
day, I had a nice
Yeah.
walk. I saw some birds.
Who else considered himself a Buddha in a way in JJK?
Asukuna?
Was it Sukuna?
Ghetto.
Ghetto. Oh shit.
Ghetto saw himself as like a higher being, as
Yeah.
a Buddha in a
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
but-
had
But
disciples.
we,
Yeah,
we, all, but we
disciples.
always
Yeah.
said how ghetto was like the perfect
Oh, so you think this
body
is
frame.
ghettos?
What if it's
Domain?
Ghetto's domain?
Damn.
What if it's not even Kenjaku's?
I can see that as
Damn.
well.
I could see that.
Because the way that they explain
That,
Ghetto,
yeah.
what like one of the very like first times we see Ghetto is as a like the Buddha guy.
Yeah.
I see that.
But so then why
has
again?
two
But then
domains.
this
He's the
begs
first
the
person with two
question.
domains.
We don't-
But then this begs the
If he
question.
can have two techniques, why
can.
can't he have two domains?
Yeah.
No, but this begs the question: is why didn't Ghetto use his domain against
Utah?
He didn't get a
Utah.
chance to use it.
He didn't get a chance to use it, or he thought Uzumaki was enough.
Yeah.
Or
Well-
do you think Kenjaku developed it?
By the way, that could potentially, because we don't know the implications
Right,
of what happens
right.
when he takes
Yeah.
over a body. But by the
Okay,
way,
that's true. I could see that.
Yeah.
they
Kenjaku's
explain
the one.
that like we finally got the explanation that like Uzumaki completely wipes out the technique that you use. So it seems that he can't use idle transfiguration
Again.
anymore.
Yeah,
It's just the one time
It was that
thing.
one
It was the
time
one
usage
time.
when he
Yeah.
puts
And
it with
that-
Uzumaki.
It's a way to nerf him and
Yeah.
like, especially with like Gojo out of the picture and everyone
Gojo,
else
yeah.
not being.
But what I
around
wanted
that
to say
level.
was because like the stuff that I saw on
Shout out TCB, by the way. You guys
Yeah.
posted like 5 pages of like explanation.
explanations, yeah,
TCB
word,
scans is
word.
sick.
Shout out
Yes,
to you guys.
real
man.
ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I saw was it was like a space, but it had 4 different, like guardians. Essentially,
Okay.
that's the like when I was looking into it, that's what they were saying, right?
Like the Buddhist thing?
Yeah. So it was like up, down, left, and right.
Okay.
So then the 4 bodies, or like the bodies that are holding the
hands around it.
are 4 different bodies
Yeah.
that are doing it.
Yeah.
And this leads me to believe that his domain has 4 different functions, similar to Yamato's Bankai,
Okay.
like the northwest, east,
Yeah.
south. I think his has a
Mm.
similar type deal.
that's a womb realm.
Okay. So then I don't.
Yeah.
So then I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
see him. That's tough, man. Cause is he really gonna have 2 domains then?
But we
like,
don't. The thing
yeah.
is,
Because we'll see if this is Geto's domain
the
or
thing-
if it's his domain.
exactly.
Mhm.
But
But,
if
like,
it's Geto's domain, then
My only question is
it's
why
not
would
gonna
he,
be gravity related at all.
Yeah.
if it's Ghetto's domain?
Yeah.
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 But but that's so tough. Cause think about it. He can take and curse spirits, and so how is that gonna translate into a domain?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that Kenjaku's ability to hot bodies is his domain.
Yeah.
What I mean
Mm.
though is because you know how when you form a domain,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It creates like a
A
barrier.
barrier around the domain.
Yeah.
So
I
his
think
barriers
he has
around the body.
a barriers around his brain.
Brain.
It's just it's a
brain,
see-through
sorry.
barrier.
That'd be.
It's a transparent
that'd be cool.
barrier that
That'd be
he
cool.
has around the brain that
Yeah.
allows him to do
'Cause-
that.
'cause
And
I don't
that
know how
way
they're
it
supposed to-
nerfs him, bro.
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how they're supposed to deal with him if he has 2 domains.
Yeah, especially with gravity. I
But
don't know.
Yeah. That's
but
why.
I c-
Man
but
just creates a
the
black
reason-
hole.
And
the reason-
he's already so smart, right?
No.
Zack Snyder, Oda.
Oda's okay. So we got Oda talking to Tabata,
Ta-
who is also
Horikoshi.
with Horikoshi,
Yeah.
who's also behind them is
Snyder.
Snyder.
And Christopher
the
Nolan.
Christopher-
the Gachiakuda mangaka.
Mangaka, yeah.
Christopher Nolan's still in the back.
Back.
He's still
He's
writing.
there.
those.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been
He hasn't
2
stopped writing.
weeks
He's
and
been-
he's
yeah,
still
yeah,
writing.
yeah.
Oda hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah.
You have Zack Snyder, who I guess
Somehow is in there.
is
laid
in
the
there.
blueprint.
He,
Yeah.
I don't know how he got in there.
Somehow
yet.
he's
He
in
laid the
there.
Guys,
blueprint.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got in there.
Got shoehorned in there.
He got
somehow,
shoehorned in the story.
somehow.
It's a plot hole.
Yeah,
We're trying to
yeah,
figure
yeah.
it out.
And then Gage.
Then you got Gigi. Gage. He's also there writing notes with Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Dude, the list is
Yeah.
This
it's
is
getting
insane.
crazy.
Yeah.
man. Yo, y'all gotta.
We gotta get a chalkboard
We'll
here.
get-
Yeah,
yeah,
we gotta get a
we'll get a
whiteboard.
map.
We
Just,
gotta start connecting.
yeah.
Yeah.
But man, I was gonna say something. The reason why I see I can see it as being Ghetto's domain.
Yeah.
For one, the Buddhist themes that Ghetto already
Oh,
had
100%.
going for himself,
Yeah.
and then like how Buddhist like the themes were like in this chapter, and then like his domain itself, like the naming and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
That, and then the other thing, for Kenjaku to reveal his domain, like I guess it's like an isolated situation, so it's not
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
everybody, but to like just reveal the domain to us as a viewer.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like at the end of the chapter, we have
Tengen.
Tengen
Yeah.
doing something,
Yeah.
but for that to be revealed to us so soon within the story, I feel like I know it's the
Mhm.
second major arc, and like we know that he wants to
Yeah.
finish JJK within 3 major arcs.
Yeah.
It seems slightly too early
Mhm.
because domains are supposed to be the
I feel that.
pinnacle,
I think-
pinnacle
I feel
of
that,
the
yeah.
sorcery battle.
I think
What I-
Tengen's gonna seal it.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I feel like the way that she was like, they had a plan.
That
Yuki had a plan for it, right? And it's
Yeah.
very, you can tell that they're gonna stop him and they wanted him to do his domain.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think they're gonna seal that domain, and this is why it's okay if he has
That's
2
two, because
domains.
then he's gonna pull out the other
He's
one.
gonna
Because he's
pull
gonna pull out the other one, but
Yeah.
he's not necessarily then and there.
He would, yeah.
But even if he does do it there, then it's like, is Yuki gonna survive? Like, I don't know. I don't
But
think
she also has a
survive.
domain, so you don't even know.
We don't know if she does.
But if she gets caught in his domain, and then it's like, can she even activate her domain
Yeah.
or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I definitely see it being like, where he's using
probably
Geto's
does have a
domain, that
domain,
gets
though.
caught.
she probably does, but
yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, that gets caught. But what if it's also like, if you're saying his domain's around his brain,
Mm-hmm.
is he allowed to keep the domains of every body he's been in?
Probably.
I would say no. I feel like that's ingrained within the body, right?
Yeah. So
that-
then if he's in but it's
I'm just
if he's
wondering.
using
I'm
the
just
body,
wondering
if
to
he's
the
using
extent-
the
if
body,
he's using the body,
yeah.
it's his.
Okay.
it's his. That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
but
Not
then-
not if he like goes to
Okay,
another body.
because
He
I'm-
can't.
I'm
use it.
wondering- I'm
Yeah.
wondering-
It has like a
Yeah.
stack
no,
of like
no, no,
That's,
no.
bunch of
that's what I was
domains.
wondering,
Yeah.
because in that way, because we know he's hopped bodies like a couple times now.
Yeah.
In that way, he would be able to get like in this fight, get
Yeah.
domains sealed,
Yeah.
still have a trump card, use
Yeah,
it, get it
yeah.
sealed,
I feel like that trump card-
satisfy and beat Yuki or whatever,
'Cause
and
yeah.
still have his original domain left over for the final.
'Cause
arc.
I feel like that it's okay to still play it out with only 2 domains.
Yeah.
The Kenjaku's original domain and
Yeah.
then Ghetto's domain.
Yeah.
So I don't even think, but because before you had mentioned
Because,
the ghetto domain.
Can you imagine if they play it is Ghetto's domain?
Yeah.
It gets sealed. Like let's just say like it gets sealed.
Yeah.
Now we think Kenjaku has no domain,
Yeah.
and now we go into the final arc.
and then he has a domain.
and then he pulls out
Pulls out
another
a
domain.
Yeah.
But
that'd
how
be
does-
such a
but how
surprise,
does he
no?
But I don't even
beat-
think
how
it's-
does he beat Yuki
Without a
without?
domain.
Do you think he just leaves? Like
He
he just
runs
dips?
away.
Well,
Because
yeah,
they're so
I-
incompatible. in
Yeah.
that way?
Yeah, I guess.
Because think about the way like
I feel like
physics works.
the domain though like was like because he didn't want to deal with like
Everything.
Yuki, like
yeah,
everything going on, right?
Yeah.
Cause he was just like, let me just end this as quickly as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
So,
'cause
but
he felt it was tedious.
But
He
think
felt it
about
was tedious.
Yeah.
So like,
But
what
the
if he
way-
just said like fuck it again?
Yeah.
And
does it that way.
and just does it like the hard way.
But
But I don't even think it's.
So, but think about it. He has gravity. And
Yeah.
she has mass, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with gravity, like if he increases the gravity or decreases gravity, whatever, she can counter it by increasing her mass to increase her gravity, whatever. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
However it works.
however she
yeah.
wants to do it. Right?
Yeah, because we actually
works
we
both
just saw her
ways.
throw hands. We didn't really
Yeah.
see
And also
too
like
much.
yeah,
Yeah.
like his gravity is essentially nullified by whatever she chooses to, like with her mass.
By the
Yeah.
way, there's an explanation that TCB put out about the virtual mass.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Cause Gojo uses imaginary mass,
Yeah.
and then
Mhm.
she uses virtual.
mass. Yeah.
Virtual is like it exists, but it's like
Yeah,
like,
because imaginary is
it
technically
doesn't exist. It doesn't exist at all.
exist.
While virtual it exists,
exist.
but it
It's
how do you say
essentially
it?
just her being able to manipulate her mass. Like,
Yeah.
Even though her actual mass is not that,
yeah.
Mhm.
her being able to change it to whatever she wants.
No, but she
That's
can.
virtual
But she can
mass.
only change it to things that actually exist.
Yeah.
Okay, but like a black hole exists.
Well, I don't know
So
if
does that mean
We'll
she can
see
just like
to what extent.
I don't
it
know if
goes
it's like
to.
if
or like a
things
mountain
exist.
exists? Yeah, like, you
I
know-
think it's like it's virtual. So like, let me actually pull up the explanation so I can
So,
explain
so
it
while
better.
you're pulling it
Because
up,
the-
can I
because
just say what I was gonna
It's,
say?
Yeah,
it's,
go
it's
for
more.
it.
It's more about it being intricate, where
Yeah.
imaginary will never exist.
Mm-hmm.
So she can't have imaginary mass,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Whereas like
But-
virtual mass is just something like she can change her mass from what it really is.
No,
That's
because even
essentially- that's all it
imagine like
is.
imaginary mass, like Gojo has imaginary mass.
That's what he called it. That's what he called it.
Well, that's
No,
what
no,
he uses
no,
to
no,
calculate.
So
For purple- for purple,
it's
imaginary
No,
mass.
no, no,
yeah,
no,
okay,
no.
I remember.
Yes,
No,
it's
purple was
imaginary
virtual
mass.
mass as well.
No, it was imaginary mass.
Okay, we'll
I
pull it up.
promise you, it was
We will pull it
imaginary
up.
mass.
We'll
Okay.
pull it up.
Even TCB explained purple is
'Cause
imaginary
I
mass.
thought TCB said that it was virtual.
No,
mass
she's-
for the purple as
She
well.
explains it. I think they're trying to say that technically Gojo's is also
virtual mass.
virtual, even though they
Yeah.
called it imaginary.
Okay.
Okay, but what I was gonna say was the fact that his domain, the name translated to Womb Realm,
Mm-hmm.
made me believe that this is actually Kamo no Itoshi's domain
Why?
because it's called
It's
Womb,
called
Realm,
Womb Realm.
and he did the womb.
And that's where the
the
like,
cursed
the wombs
womb,
came from.
cursed womb spirits.
But the explanation and the name of it all goes back to
The
Buddhist.
Buddhist
Buddhist
themes.
stuff.
That's the
It's
Buddhist
true.
thing.
It's true. But we've seen Buddhist themes just
So-
throughout
so
all
then-
of
so
JJK.
then-
But this
So
has
I
been like
then-
extra.
So
yeah, I
then
know. I agree, but I
is
just
this a
thought
culmination of all those domains?
no. So I think I
'Cause if
I
he
don't think we're gonna
cultivated
get Geto's domain.
Because if no,
What?
so you think this is Kenjaku's,
No. This is Noritoshi's.
and
It's
Geto
gonna
just
get
never
sealed-
had a domain.
Exactly, and
Mm.
then we're gonna get Kenjaku's
Kenjaku's later.
on.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be cool too.
Yeah,
I'd
but
be
when
down
he
with that.
said that though, it did make sense.
That
it
does
made
make
perfect
That made
sense.
perfect
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
And it could be a thing to throw you off as well, because
Yeah.
Buddhist shit. But I could see it also being like if you're saying he cultivated the domain, I could see it being a mixture
Mhm.
of everyone like he's hopped into or whatever. And
Yo, because to some extent, right? Because we know cursed energy comes from the brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
To some extent, he's been exposed to everyone's cursed techniques.
yeah,
So in
It
some way,
influences the
it
way
would
that
influence his
domain would work.
domain in
Yeah.
some way, shape, or form.
yeah.
So,
And
because
especially
that's what I meant,
And especially
right?
with you
'Cause
saying it has 4 ways, that
This
can
is
be
gonna be
a
one of 4.
section of each of the people he's jumped
exactly,
into.
so it'd be one of the 4. So
Yeah.
this is
I can see
Noritoshi.
that.
Then he has one that's for
I can see that.
Geto. He has
Yeah.
one for himself. Because this
So now,
there's 4 outer.
do you see it getting sealed then if it's like that? Because then I don't see it getting sealed then anymore. I feel like it's one of those things where he might be able to seal up a section of it.
Exactly. Because
At
it's
best.
the way I saw it, it was like there was 4 outer areas and then one inner place where Buddha himself is.
Mm-hmm.
That would be Kenjaku's domain. Would be the innermost one.
Yeah.
And then the outer 4 would be extra ones that
Yeah,
he
okay.
just had. You
Dude,
know.
that's so crazy.
Yeah.
No, it'd
That's
be
so
so
crazy.
insane. But yeah.
But I mean, the way that this
Are you talking about this?
What I
How
had
there's like
seen-
different
okay. It's
The way-
sections.
you gotta go to like the
Wiki?
actual
Okay,
wiki
that's fine.
of like Buddhism and stuff.
So-
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
the way that it's tapering up though, I
Yeah.
can definitely see it the way you're saying it.
Yeah.
Because everyone's getting so strong. Like Hajime is so strong, Hikari is so
Yeah.
strong. Where like
But the thing is, all of this is null and void because Maki just pull up and just murder his ass.
I'm down. I'm down.
I mean, Uzumaki could fuck her up, no?
Maybe, but I mean, any domain is irrelevant to her.
No,
Yeah.
no, but that's
Yeah.
not Uzumaki's not a
Uzumaki.
domain, right?
Yeah, I know.
also,
But
That's something completely
also
different.
gravity itself.
Gravity itself,
Gravity could
it
fuck her
could
up
crush
too.
her,
Yeah,
right?
it could.
Yeah.
Unless her sword is an anti
Anti.
No.
cursed spirit sword. I don't know.
Yeah.
A cursed energy.
But dude, that was
sword.
a great chapter.
yeah.
Dude,
Phenomenal.
Banger.
people are probably so confused, but I guarantee you when the officials release,
It'll
yeah.
be different.
people are gonna be so confused.
Yeah.
Not us.
I think
Not
I
us.
think when the
Not the
offici-
people that read the TCB scans.
Yeah.
I feel like the people that like
I
the
also think
more
when-
casual fans are
Yeah.
gonna be so confused by this chapter
I also think
Maybe.
that
because
Yeah.
they were already confused by like Hikari's explanation. They were confused about like,
yeah, that's true. You're right.
and I
This
felt like
wasn't bad.
Hikari's was
I think Hakari's was more complicated than that.
No, but
Nah,
in the
this
sense
one-
where TCB scans took effort to look at explain all those things that you'd normally have to search for yourself.
Yeah.
And a lot of- and And a
That's
lot
true.
of people don't
Yeah.
search
Yeah, they don't-
whatever they're reading.
the casuals aren't gonna search it up, right? They're
Yeah.
gonna read it. They're like, what the fuck did I just read? This
Yeah.
chapter's ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. We read competitively.
No.
Okay? We are not casual.
No, but even then, it's like you didn't have to read all that stuff to just appreciate the chapter.
No, for sure.
No,
The
people
artwork,
people are
everything.
gonna say it's a bad chapter just because it's so complicated. I guarantee you,
No, because I mean, just having Yuki fight him and have the mask
bro.
and have
people
his gravity,
already
that's enough to be like
People
this is a great
already
chapter.
said Hikari's fight was dog shit because of
No
how complicated
way.
shit was.
No way.
That's
Yeah.
totally no,
That's
but
fucked.
that's also totally different because his loop and stuff. It's like I can understand them saying it's so complicated for them to understand how his powers are working with the whole pachinko machine and all that. Because I remember you had sent me the information
The
of
explanation.
how the machine works to explain how his powers work, right?
Yeah,
Which helped a lot in understanding how it works. But like
That's
not
true.
having access to that and having to reread it, you're like, okay, that like you got to think about it and like,
Mhm,
okay, yeah,
mhm.
right.
I read
This
the
isn't
leaks.
nearly as complex
I
as that.
I
though.
read the leaks for Hikari's domain and I understood what the fuck was happening already.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone's different, right? What I'm saying is that
No, I had to reread the chapter.
what I'm saying, yeah,
to,
what
like,
I'm
understand
what I'm saying
what
is
he
that
was doing.
Hikari's powers were way more intricate than what this chapter
I agree with that.
showed. At least
I-
at
no,
face value,
No,
because all that stuff is stuff that we had to
Of
search
course,
up.
yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what made
yeah,
it more
yeah,
complex.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
fucking JJK, bro. Jujutsu
Yeah.
Kaisen.
Man, season 2 better come out soon.
Bro, this was my favorite chapter, I think.
For sure, easily.
Yeah,
Easily.
man, it's tough to say, like, because I love the Vinland Saga chapters, but nah.
yeah.
But
no, this
but,
is
but
better.
JJK
JJK was
just
still like
fucked
it was just too
yeah.
good. It was
It
way too
rolled
good,
the
man.
whole- Bro.
Everything there, like
Bro, start the
Yo,
show.
you know how good this
Yeah.
chapter was so good that the Weekly Shonen Jump was like, yo, we gotta put JJK somewhere on the cover.
Yeah.
They put
Yeah.
Yuji on the cover just to let
Mhm.
everybody know
yeah.
that yo,
they made
Jujutsu
sure
Kaisen's
One
back.
Piece was on break.
yeah. They're like, Oda, bro, you can't publish this
Bro,
week.
he's
Not
like,
right
yo, it's
now.
my time. Let me shine.
Yeah,
He's like, no,
I'm
they're
just
like,
saying.
they're like, yo,
Bro,
Oda.
no, like nobody even gonna read One Piece this week, bro. Like, they're
They're like,
they're
yo,
just gonna be
Oda,
reading
bro,
JJK.
please don't. Your
Yeah.
viewership is gonna drop, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
Please.
Oda could come out with
Nah,
some
I know,
heat,
he's-
yeah.
No, I know. I'm just.
No, we're just playing.
We're just playing, bro.
But
We're just playing, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, we're just playing.
we get it, man. He made black holes.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. He's the creator of black holes. The inventor of, I should say.
Anyways,
Goda.
Andor.
We had to get One Piece in there somehow.
Yeah, we
right?
had to somehow.
We had
you
to
know?
get it in this podcast
Yeah.
somehow. Star
Andor.
Wars Andor.
It's
The finale,
finale.
for season 1.
So
Somehow
yeah.
season 2's filming right now.
Yeah.
I was not aware of this. I thought that
I
this
was
was a
shocked too.
limited series, but
Mhm.
And
Shit.
it's I like that they waited to reveal that till the finale. Or
Yeah,
even
I
was it
mean,
a day before the finale? I
it was
don't
like a day before.
know. A day before the finale, but still we got to experience the first 9 episodes or 9 or 9 episodes, 10 episodes?
12.
So 12 episodes without just thinking that end of season 1 was going to be the end of the whole series.
Yeah.
So
Because we were like, yo, how are they gonna wrap all this
All
up?
this
right?
up, right?
Within-
Yeah.
and then
Mhm.
even like the progression of the final episode, you're like, yo, like
It's kind of
They're-
moving slow, right?
yeah, like
Like, how are they gonna-
they're not really wrapping
How
up.
are they gonna wrap it up?
And then even with the end of it, it's actually the start of Andor's I guess
Like a
new
real journey.
Yeah, real
like
journey.
the real
Yeah,
journey,
yeah.
you could say.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a prologue.
In
Essentially,
a way, it was a
essentially.
prologue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause
But-
but he knew that Luthen wanted to kill him,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why
Yeah.
he pulled up there. And it's his mom's death and everything, and he was sitting there, and you can tell he was like he regretted leaving and everything.
Yeah.
But the answer he came to afterwards, I think it was mainly because of her tribute video, I guess it is, or post death video.
Andor's
His mom's
or Luthen's. Who are you saying that?
I'm saying Andor switched up because of the way.
I think Luthen switched
And
up.
also Luthen. I think
Andor saw what was going on because of all of his experiences up until that point.
That too.
He barely heard that.
You're right. You know what? You're right.
He was too
You're
busy
right.
infiltrating the hotel.
Because at the moment that had happened, he was hiding while she was doing her speech.
No, when the speech was happening, he was infiltrating the hotel.
Was he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he? Okay,
Cassian started moving when the march.
The black guy was like, "Oh, he's up there." That's when the speech had started.
No. They were marching at that point, or they were just starting their march.
Okay, because Luthen is okay.
Because you think about it, because when Luthen was there, he was there to kill him, but then he hears the speech.
He's listening to the speech, and then he's just
leaves.
standing there, and nothing's happening.
And then he leaves.
And that's what I was shook about, because like the whole episode, Luthen doesn't do anything, because he sits there and he's like, I guess he's having a change of heart while he's there.
Yeah, that's
because he's also hearing that weird guy, whatever his name is. I don't know his name. The guy who's like in love with the ISB. Yeah, the guy who was in love with the ISB officer. He's talking to some
your
favorite guy.
Yeah, bro, I know. Yo,
best guy.
Yeah,
so,
I'm invested in this story.
Hell yeah, brother.
He happens to be on the same set of stairs or whatever that Luthen was at.
Yeah.
And he's talking to Buddy, and he's like, "Oh, that's the ISB officer and stuff." And like,
yeah,
it made like Luthen not act, and I feel like that influenced.
I feel like that wasn't because of why he acted. I feel like everything that was happening, the speech, like you could tell on his face while the speech was going on that like
you could definitely tell for that. Yeah. But I think her presence also being there added to
for sure a little bit.
It was just the way his facial expression.
But because she was moving,
it made it seem like.
But because she was moving away from the hotel, it actually made his job easier for Luthen, you could say.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I was kind of surprised with when he goes to a ship at the end.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know Andor was gonna be there or anything.
No.
But it just seemed more like he was like, I'm just gonna leave. Like I'm.
Yeah, because he didn't need to kill Andor after that, right?
Yeah.
But
even when he like picked up the gun and stuff, you're like, why are you even picking up the gun? Like you're
not gonna do it. Well, I mean, we know he's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
And he lives, right?
Yeah.
But no. Yeah. So the whole like funeral sequence was pretty cool, bro.
It was cool. Yeah. Even we did get Mon Mothma's section too, where
oh no, she did it.
She really did it.
She sold out.
Yeah, just sold her daughter. That's crazy.
She sold out, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
The thing is, her daughter's about it.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tradition, man.
Wow.
It was weird. Yeah.
Her daughter's like weirdly into the tradition. I don't know.
But, the weird thing was, you know that Mon's sister.
Yeah.
And I think it's her like the girlfriend.
The girlfriend, yeah.
When she stabs that other guy, what was that connection between them? Her and that guy.
I don't think there was a connection. Because
when she was stalking him in like that alleyway, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" It made it seem like she was cutting up loose ends or something, and she's trying to dip. Like I don't know, like.
No, I don't think so, bro. I feel like that was just like he caught her like being sus, and then she just killed him.
Just killed him like right away.
Yeah.
Okay, but like definitely like her relationship with what's her name?
Val.
Val. Yeah, with her, it seems like there's something off there. Especially because
like
Val was feeling some type of way.
It's because Val likes her, and I feel like she wants to settle down.
And she's trying to get the mission done, right?
And then this girl's she's like full on rebellion.
Yeah,
let's get the mission.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I can see them kind of splitting ways, or in season 2, just kind of, because they kind of left that open ended. Like you didn't really get to see what's gonna happen with that.
Yeah.
Because I kind of felt like we were gonna see something happen there, because when Val first shows up, she's like, "Can you just put it down for a sec?" Kind of like, you're not giving me any time.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd get some type of resolution to whatever's about to go down, or I don't know. But now that we know that there's a season 2, it's kind of like, okay, you know, got room for whatever.
Marva's speech.
Yeah.
That was a great speech.
It was a great speech, yeah. I liked it. And the way that, first of all, like, you actually get to see her influence from being on that planet for so long.
Yep.
All those people rep her, and then having to, they're listening to that speech, and they're like, you know what? You're right. We've been sleeping. Like, we gotta rise up, and
We gotta rise up.
you know, because even, like, I think particularly that one moment where she's like, if I had to do it all again, because like, it's easy for a dead person to talk to the living. If I had to do it again, I would wake up early and stand up to them like every day, and like, because the whole speech is basically driving home like how she's been sleeping.
Yeah.
Everyone's been sleeping. Like, they've been letting this darkness fester and grow.
Be woke, bro.
You know, essentially. Essentially.
Yo, what was your favorite part of the season?
Oh, yeah.
The eye. That was my favorite part of the season. That was visually amazing to look at.
The eye.
Yeah, you know when they're they do the heist.
Meteor shower
When they do the
thing?
heist and they escape. Yeah, that was
yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite
Word.
part.
That's cool.
I can see that.
Yeah, that was actually really dope.
Okay, I think
Are you
the
sure it wasn't when ISB chick and serial dude met up
Yeah.
and
Also,
you,
yo,
Yeah.
no, speaking of them, they had like a weird interaction.
yeah, I don't
in
know
this,
what the fuck's yo. I'm
Where
trying to
they're-
ignore it.
like, okay, like she's in there, she's like panicking, and he saved her. But like, weirdly, I thought they were gonna kiss.
I
or
thought they were
something.
gonna kiss. Yo, I thought they were gonna kiss.
It was so weird because she was just
Damn.
like, she's like breathing really hard, like, and she's like, what do I do? Like, I guess I should thank you. And then you're just like, okay. like what's happening
I
here?
don't.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ignore that whole
Yeah,
sequence.
it was weird. It was weird.
Because like
man.
when she was getting trampled and like somebody grabbed her,
Yeah.
I knew it was him. And
No,
I was
100%.
like,
And even the gun, I was like, watch it be this guy that grabbed the gun.
I was like, please, man, fuck.
Yeah.
Let's
I
not.
wish she got like trampled to death or like
for
something,
real,
like-
bro.
Yeah.
She deserved that shit.
I mean, okay, no,
Yo.
she's not that bad. She's not that.
Yo, what do you mean? She
She's-
tortured the fuck out of Bix.
No, she did, but she's like, I like her character though.
I like her character, so she's not that bad.
Yeah. No, like, I'm saying like it's like, like no. I'm saying like her
Yeah.
character is like
She's
it's
still a
it's
bad
good.
person.
It's good to because
She's still a bad person.
because how evil she or how bad she
They
is
have
is a great way to show how bad the empire is. So I like her being in the show.
still should have been trampled,
I mean, maybe later. Maybe we'll get it later.
bitch.
Mic drop.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay. My favorite part would have been, I think it's the heist overall, like them
For
preparing
sure.
for the heist,
For sure.
or it was like him going into prison.
I didn't like the
Mm.
prison.
Both of them were.
The whole prison arc was ass, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know you didn't
I
like
don't
it
like
because
it.
like, in terms of I guess overall Star Wars, it was the least.
Star Wars-esque.
Yeah, no, not that.
I don't
not
even care
that.
about like it being. Not talking about nails
like,
and like
I
bricks or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Nails. No bricks and nails.
Bolts and nails and
yeah.
whatever you could see. Some bricks.
No, but,
who's getting
um,
terrified right now?
Yeah, I don't like. 'Cause you could say like the prison break felt more isolated and like kind of wasn't setting up the way the rest of the
Like it was a
episodes
one-off,
were.
right? Like
It was like 2
that's,
episodes.
that's what it felt like.
I think it was like 2
No,
episodes,
it was
but
like
not like that. I'm
3,
saying
no.
like in the other episodes, you got to see a lot of his a lot of Andor as a character and how he
Mhm.
grew and stuff and whatever, and you also got to see
But he does.
It just to me the whole prison sequence felt so half-assed.
I know you were saying that when we were watching the episodes too,
Yeah.
but also I'm saying while the prison episodes were happening, everything else was happening around the prison episodes was also not to the same extent of like the way we were seeing this build up prior to that.
Yeah. Everything
Right.
felt like it was
Yeah.
like kind of lacking at
Yeah.
that time.
So I can understand why, because I think the heist was kind of like the focal point of,
Mhm.
It
of
was-
the
Mhm.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
no, for
and
sure.
then this funeral was one of them.
Yeah.
But you know, Cassian got his friends out, and then he goes
Yeah.
to Luthen.
Bro, even that big ass hug that he gave
Yeah.
to his I don't know, like not his dad,
The
but
big guy?
the big guy, whatever.
Mhm.
It is.
yeah.
That like you that was a nice hug.
You felt it.
That was a solid hug.
Yeah,
bro.
you felt it.
Yeah,
You're
that was,
like,
that was a top tier hug, man.
you're like,
I-
yo,
top
can I
tier
have
hug.
that?
if those actors like if you guys watch this,
Bro,
like I don't
give
know
me
if
a
they
hug.
watch this.
Give me a hug.
No, I know like just from looking at it, that's probably like he probably has the best like top 10 hugs in the world or something, bro. Like,
Which one? Which one? Big guy or Cassian?
Cassian, bro. The way he gave him that hug, yo, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's a hug.
Seems
So,
like you need a hug.
Yeah.
no, that I'm gonna rewatch that, and that's how I'm gonna start giving hugs. Low key, like
Damn.
that was a dope hug.
What was your favorite part though?
The hug.
No, okay. bro. He's like, yo, that's it, bro. It's peak. It's peak, bro. The hug peak.
Yeah, I feel like the heist was good. I
Yeah.
feel like the heist was actually like it felt more proper than the prison.
Yeah.
Even like this final episode with the funeral, even though it was done well, I still felt like the heist was done
Yeah.
a little bit better.
Better.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, we didn't even say it. Like the kid from the heist, like his speech got revealed to us this episode, and it was also a nice speech. The one that
the one who made
Cassian's
the bomb?
listening. No, the one that Cassian's listening to on the ship.
Oh, on the ship. Yeah.
That was also a nice speech.
Oh, I didn't know it was the kid.
It was the kid that like gave Cassian the thing, the one that got killed by being crushed in the heist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice speech.
Yeah.
There was two
No,
good.
that
there
that
was
a
some
good
two
speech.
good written like
well-written
speeches.
speeches, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the post-credit scene.
Wait, I didn't see it. There's a post-credit
There's a post-credit scene.
Damn, you didn't see
I
it?
didn't see, did you see it?
Yeah.
You're lying to me. You're lying to my face right now.
So
I didn't know there was a
basically,
post-credit scene. What the heck?
basically, the theory that Cassian was
Okay.
working on the Death Star
It's true.
is true.
Damn.
They
That was a
show-
post-credit scene?
they
I'm
show-
gonna run it back.
They show
I
the
gotta run
they
that
show the
back.
construction of the
Damn.
Death Star,
Damn.
and they show that component
Those
being
moments,
placed,
Yeah.
and then it zooms out, and you see like
a half-completed Death Star.
no, you see a basically completed Death Star, just like where the laser comes out from.
Yeah.
That's being assembled.
Damn.
So all those things were part of the laser section. of it.
Essentially, yeah.
Damn.
And like the visual of like the Death Star and like how it's all like stretched out, like all the parts.
Pieces? Yeah.
And then you see like a space, like a X-wing or something fly, not X-wing, whatever the death, like the dark side,
uses
whatever,
yeah,
man.
the fighter jets or whatever.
Yeah, flying by. It's just
Yeah.
like such a sick visual of it all, man.
Man, I'm sad.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know. Yo, what? Yo, I don't know. It was a
Yo,
season-
Josh just next to me. I just hear him in my ear, like, yeah, bro. He's just like hype man.
It's a season ending. I honestly didn't expect
End credit.
an end credit scene for this.
Yo, always check end credits, bro.
Always check end credit
I should have.
for a season finale for
should've,
sure.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for one thing, like obviously thinking that I was gonna end season one.
I did send.
I know, but I had like when I was watching it, I honestly
doesn't look
forgot
at
that
what
you
I
sent
sent.
that. I forgot that you sent that to me. That this
I'm forgettable. I am forgettable.
no. I just forgot about that because like when I was watching it, I literally like I was just tunnel vision into it, and then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's done. Okay, let me do what I gotta do next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It wasn't done.
yeah, clearly. I'm gonna go back and watch.
And
it
like
though.
it's good. It's kind of cool how Cassian basically created the thing that killed him,
yeah.
Damn.
or helped to create what
yeah, yeah,
killed him.
yeah,
That's pretty cool, huh?
yeah.
Damn,
So that's Star Wars for you.
that's Star
And
Wars.
that was a Star Wars theory.
It was a
essentially.
Star Wars theory. Well, it was somebody in Star Wars theory's chat
Yeah, that brought it up.
that brought up the theory, and then
That's wild.
he's the one that presented it.
Oh
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Year.
So that's the end of our
Our
Weekly.
weekly episode
18.
18. Wow,
Yeah.
guys, we are on episode 18.
Yeah.
We're getting deep.
We're gonna hit 20 soon.
We're gonna hit
getting
20 pretty
deep.
soon. Hell
It's
yeah.
a milestone, guys.
That is a
And
milestone.
Hopefully this audio quality is a lot better for
It's
you
a
guys.
new-
You know, we got the
yeah,
new
yeah.
audio
Audio setup.
stuff.
We're
so-
still
talking to the mic like.
we're still trying to figure out the kinks. So if there are any problems, we apologize,
yeah,
but
yeah,
we'll figure it out. It's a brand new setup,
100%.
so give us some slack.
Thank
Like
you guys
we
for staying.
said, yeah. Thank you guys for staying. If you did
Mhm.
stay this
Yeah.
long,
Yeah.
shout out to you guys. Go down there, hit subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell notification. We have a TikTok now, so if you go in the description or even on our YouTube profile, it's there.
Yep.
Definitely follow it.
Go to our Twitter at Sane Society, and yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.